welcome to today's session of Dunes and Doors. I'm Toby, the Dungeon Master, and today we're playing session number 20. I'm not alone, I'm joined by these guys. Hi. And they will now introduce themselves, starting with Julian.
Hello, my name is Julian, and I will be playing Barshun, the Tiefling Wizard, and he is a level 4 today, and that is good.
Okay.
We're back to meta voices.
And I am Emil. I will be playing Gonk, the level 4 bard.
Human.
And my name, I am Michael, and I will be playing the role of Seek the Satyr, and he is also a level 4 sorcerer.
He's the 4th sorcerer.
4th sorcerer.
Yes, hello. My name is Stop. My name is Marcus, and I'll be playing the half-orc fighter, Dominic Grimdale, who's the brother of the Gonk. Wow.
And I'm Frederick. I will be playing Kevin Riddlewood, the level 4 dwarven monk. Yes.
And since you took the most notes last time, Marcus, what happened last session?
I shouldn't have said anything. Well, last session we
Wrong.
Will you start?
No, just say the right thing.
Last session we were in the sewers, trying to figure out a way out from the sewers, and discussed on a length. I can't focus when you do that.
I don't do anything.
We discussed our options, and it ended up me and Zeke going up, and we encountered the halfling Taze. Stop doing that! Who asked us what happened to his friend Jarson, and we told him that he got eaten by a worm monster, and we needed to get the guys out from the sewers.
I am here.
We ended up in a pretty heated argument with the guy, or with the halfling, and the other three got picked up by another halfling, and we met up in this tavern where he told us about his boss wanting to meet us, and we just wanted our belongings back. So after a while, the boss didn't show up, and we were free to go, so we went back to Santala's Rest, where apparently all our belongings were there, and a note that said something, which I could have written down, but I didn't. But it was from Leighton Prowl, who's the detective, and we are apparently still undercover, working for him, which is good, which means we get our items back. Or some of the people.
Everyone but you.
Everyone but me, because I lost them in the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened last time.
That is what happened last time. Now you're all caught up, so with that said, let's play. It's quiet. The players are in their room, what started out as a morning and midday in the sewers is now an evening, a quiet room in one of the more quiet, the most quiet taverns in town. And you're all standing around the 3 crates that are on the floor in the middle of the room. They aren't closed. You can see that on the top of them. Look in and see that your belongings, your backpacks, some of your weapons are standing up next to the crates, and they're all branded on the sides with the mark of.
We're gonna open them.
They are open messages.
Take my stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna look through my stuff. See if everything's
Everything you had on you when you got caught is in there. So the question is, did any of you at any point leave anything at Aptel's? Because in that case, that would not be there. I don't know, because you belong, like you take care of your own inventory, but if anyone left anything back at Aptel's, it is not in that.
I don't think so.
So my loot and my drum is in there.
Your drum would not, your loot would not be in there.
But your drum is
But-
there.
But your loot was in the
Yeah.
Where's my loot? Where's my loot?
The loot is down by the receptionist. Maybe.
I suppose technically Orma would have given you your loot when you guys came to go up to the room.
Great. I'm gonna just check if it's still working.
It is not working.
Haha, it's out of tune.
They've branded the strings.
It's broken like your horns.
So,
Okay, so
Wow,
this is weird, right? That all of a sudden we're working for Light and Prowl.
Who has the note?
Again.
Who takes, if anyone takes
you
the
took
note?
it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Did you write down what it said?
Should I write down
No,
what it
but we
says?
still have it, right?
Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
just
no,
asking,
that-
so I'm
made up.
gonna tell you what it says once now, and then I don't have to read it for you anymore.
I didn't write it down.
I'm
but
gonna write
I can,
it down now.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's fine. I just, in
But
case you
please,
wanted to
yes.
write it down, I would wanted to tell it to you.
Yes. Please.
If you're going to work undercover for me, don't mess up. Don't get caught, because this is the last time I'm saving you. I hope you have found out something good. You owe me. And then it's signed by LP.
I can't remember what you just said. So.
If you're going to work for me, don't get caught.
I've got it. I've got all of it.
I don't think there was anything essential. Maybe it was a coded message and you only had to read every second letter. So therefore it would be very important that you know what it said.
Yes.
For the
Magic.
for
Inside.
to work.
Yeah. So that's pretty amazing that we help you. We escaped prison, and now we are good. You guys are good.
I mean, question is, if we had stayed there,
If they release.
if he would have,
Released us?
come and picked us up, because I mean, we didn't.
That is
Because we talked to him that we weren't supposed to do, we kind of didn't screw up our relationship with him in a way.
We didn't screw up the relationship with the halflings in that sense, because they don't know,
But this weird
and
thing
I
is,
didn't know.
the weird thing is, both Light and Prowl, and like he runs the Theodon apparently, and also he's a halfling, and we got like released from their bonds, and also the Theodon.
What?
Am I the only one finding this connection between him being a halfling and them that being there?
I remember the Son of Truth, because Taze didn't know who his boss was, but he did know of Light and Prowl.
But he only
But
knew
he-
that he was
yeah.
a
Maybe he
detective.
didn't
But I
know
asked
that-
him if they worked together, and he said no.
Yeah. They don't work together because it's the same person. They don't.
And Latin Brown.
Light and
Maybe-
Prowl.
You wouldn't know if Taste and Light and Proud is the same person.
No.
He seemed familiar.
I mean, we do have disguise self. That's
The thing is that she might not, the boss might not be known by name or by anything, and he might obscure how he looks and also how he sounds. My point is
Between
that
the
you
boss
think Light
and
and
Latin
But
Brown.
isn't it interesting then that he writes in this,
Why would he want
in
us-
this letter that he hopes that we found something good if he's the boss and already knows that.
That would be weird.
But the thing is that in For me, it doesn't make sense that why would they let us go, and in the same time, the Theodons would let us go while looking at, like they were literally just looking for us in a matter of like 10 hours ago.
I mean,
And now both of these groups that
I mean, we never got the confirmation that we were wanted. We just
No.
assumed that since we escaped the
But
prison.
it looked like they
At least they
recognized
were-
us.
That's
Yeah.
true.
what do
But
we
who knows if they were told to bring us into Light and Prowl?
So what do we do from here? Should we go find Lighton Prowl and ask what he wants us to do? Should we find Neil Rem to find out more about this lot number 18? What should we do?
I have a sense that
Investigate on Melvin. Oh no, not
On Rispin?
I also, yeah,
I
I,
have
want to figure out what's happening with him.
I have a suspicion that the halflings might be a bit more wary of our movements. So
Yeah, they would keep-
they
they
would
would be
probably
keeping
keep
eye-
someone on the roofs watching our every move.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
we
think-
should try to go find the captain with the key.
I'm not going back to that prison, I have to say.
No, I'm just saying that maybe we should try to locate that captain,
Mm.
find out where he
Oh,
is,
that
so we
one.
can get
I
the
think-
key.
But we don't know who
In any
he
case,
is
I
or
think
where.
it's
No, but we have his. We know how he looks like.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, there are so many guards in the town, so
But maybe we can ask someone if they know this person.
I think that's suspicious.
Everything's suspicious that we do.
Yeah, but I don't think we should involve other people right now.
I'm quite interested in, even though we don't really know how our situation with Malvin is, to check up on Rispin.
Me too. I
I
just
kind of
mean,
forgot everything about that.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
That he'd
What's
been
going
sick,
on with
but
him?
someone had seen him.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
But
I
don't
think
know.
that's
a
lean.
good thing.
I think
Yeah.
it's a bad idea to see Light and Prowl in any case if the halflings are still keeping an eye on us
Yeah.
and they're not working with him in any way. Then
I'm also kind of
That's,
suspicious about that halfling out by the
Not-
but
not
the enclosure.
amazing, yeah.
by Lot number 8.
and at
Yeah.
some point we're
Number
gonna meet.
17, yeah.
Maybe we could,
that
um,
boss fellow.
Maybe we could set up a meeting in this room with Lighton if we could send a message to him to meet us here
Yeah.
That's
if we want to tell him anything.
Yeah, we probably could do
But
that.
do we have anything to tell
Yeah,
him?
we told him about. No, we didn't
Well,
tell
I
him
mean-
about the chest, did we? Yes, we,
We
did.
told
I think we
him
did.
We told him about.
I think we
the
told
chest
him
in the
everything.
prison, yeah.
But I think he might know everything about the tavern with the halfling tavern, but he might not know that's the
That's true.
Yeah.
or how the setup is in there. He might not have
or
been
who
in
the
there.
boss is.
Who the boss is. And also, I'm kind of curious about why he got so upset that we told. Why Melvin got so upset that
We
told.
talked to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very weird.
That was quite suspicious.
Because it would make sense that they would be working together in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start looking for Rispin.
Yeah.
What did you say, you guys? You had something about the areas on the map. We have the map again.
Yeah,
we
Melvin,
remember.
Melvin suspects Rispin of being
Between 14 and 16.
a traitor, or
Oh.
something like that. He
Rispin?
he called in sick. I don't. You haven't heard that. Melvin has asked us.
Melvin was. You were there when you were
I was
talking
at,
about.
yeah.
I was
Oh.
Dominic that session.
Oh yeah, you were?
Oh,
Dominic was there.
I was
Oh
at
yeah,
that
that's true.
session.
Yes.
Yeah, but it just doesn't sound like him to. But it's maybe.
Where do
it's
you
a
know?
Good idea to check it out.
Where did you know Rispin from? What
He was
kind of?
my,
What's your story with him?
He was my superior officer when I was in.
Did you work a lot with him,
training, yeah.
or was it more like
It
a?
was like a day-to-day.
Did you get to know him well?
Not privately as such, but I mean we had our beers together, our time, and
Okay.
I'd report to him anything. Like not every day, but I'd report to him most of the time, and
Right.
he looked out for me when I was here. So
Right.
it would surprise me if he. But I mean, of
He might have
course,
been framed for something. Maybe
It might be.
maybe Malvin
It would be
something
weird.
to do with it.
It wouldn't be like him, I think, to be a traitor in Grimoire, but you never know what's on the other side or the
Yeah.
shadier side.
Someone might have like
Corrupted his
squeeze
mind.
on him, right?
It was good.
Maybe someone is I don't know, threatening his family's safety. You never know what motivates people to do.
Where did he
Wrong.
say he was? He was a good officer and looked out for me. And
You have a sense that he was
had a
16.
few rounds
a
with
good-
Appetels once as well.
yeah. So your sense of him as a person is he's a good
Close
guy.
to the high right.
I think so.
He's a
Yes.
honorable person.
Yes, I'd say so.
Then all the more reason that we should find out if he is actually all right or if something has
I think
become
you're
of
right.
him.
And maybe I could talk to him in some way.
If we find him.
Yeah.
So we say that he's in between the 14 and 16. Number 14 is there and the 16 is here.
It was close to the in the high right. So it's around. No. That's the Garth. So the high right over there. Yeah. So close to the T. I've written down.
Oh, so it's around the number 4.
Yeah, but the T could also be the roads.
Hmm.
The crossroad, the T in the crossroads.
Could be.
Maybe just go there, investigate.
Is there
It just feels so strange to just go openly out on the road and just.
markere på kortet.
But maybe we'll just check up on it. Maybe we'll get caught and
For
then
later.
or why-
Maybe you should wait until nightfall.
Mark something, you ensure map.
we've just.
is there like a big sword among these things?
Yes, and it's a +3.
Wow! Legendary sentient sword.
Unless if one of the other guys had a big sword.
No.
And
Well,
then
actually,
I had my father's sword!
Maybe we should go find a smithy and see how much a big sword for you costs.
I mean, I'd like to.
Do you have your
At
shield
least-
still?
No, I only have this short sword that we picked up by the halflings when we helped you escape.
Okay.
So,
maybe go visit a smithy.
Yeah,
it would be
we can
nice
go
to
together.
get a few things, maybe just some things to.
would it
Maybe I can chip in.
Okay.
Maybe.
be
You earned
strange?
so much money from the gig. I remember. That would be cool.
Would it be strange to go to the half orcs and listen to their side of the story?
If
I
they
must
want- do
say,
you think
from not because I love you guys, but the experiences we had at those docks, it merely did not make me want to work
No.
with them in any
I
way at all.
wholeheartedly agree.
I think it's only.
I don't want to
But-
give them any kind of sense of what's going on, or
No.
I don't think they're. I mean, if you guys go
They have
there,
But also
they might be interested in letting you guys in on something. But I think
but
we.
also
No
I
half
don't
orcs
know how.
survived. No half orcs survived that attack.
Mhm.
So nobody could have
Who
reported
did attack?
that the half orcs attacked while I was in that warehouse,
Yeah.
and I think that the others they
The private
Then-
guards and us kind of were, and the half orcs were in like a mixed battle where we were just trying to neutralize everyone to get Kevin out.
I see.
yeah.
But also we do not know who is the leader of the orcs, of the half orcs.
Nope.
And you said something about a captain having a key.
Yeah,
That's
he was
the
not half
captain that
orc.
left
That's
that
a theory that he might have the key to
I'm gonna check
the chest.
my chest. If there is there anything down there that is not mine? Is there anything I've missed when I just took the things out?
As if there's anything extra
Yeah.
in the chest. There's all the stuff that is in the chest is everything you were carrying when you got caught.
Correct.
So the
and there's
chest.
2 green lanterns.
Oh no, we don't
Just
have the
what
green
I
light.
would like to check in with Neil Ram and just tell him that he doesn't need to look for you.
Seek, make a constitution saving throw.
16 something.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
What?
Yes, I think we probably we should contact Neilram.
I gotta admit also,
Let him know what's going on.
yes, and
And how many days do we have until we need to get the cargo?
Only 3-4 days.
that's not a lot.
No.
No.
I'd like, honestly, as well to see Neil Rem just regarding the weird dream vision thing
Yes.
I experienced
Of course.
in my.
He could probably do the thing that he did too.
You think so?
Seek with memories.
Yeah.
Because that's it was very disturbing in many ways. So
Maybe he's still here then.
yeah,
I'll go.
can you?
I'll go out down and ask if he's
Yeah.
here. I'll go down and ask if he's here.
You leave the room.
Are we sure we want to visit Brisbane now?
You all know that it's getting. I mean, we're past stores closing late, and we're also past dinner late. So it's probably modern day time around 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Hmm.
We could also use the night to our advantage and go out to the number 18 lot again and see if...
That's a long way there though.
Yeah. What do you think we'd find out there?
And maybe
It's probably a half-hour walk outside of town.
Yeah, okay.
and
Only that?
we don't want to look too suspicious.
Because you went in
There are
when you came in
guards
the
there.
first place. When you
Close
left,
But those are private
Kevin,
guards.
you went in
That's true.
and came all out again the same day.
That's true.
I mean, I'd like to hear,
Would be
like,
convenient to
if that was your whole suggestion, kind of feel like it's a bit thin to go there for not having a reason to go there, where at least Brisbane is a lead.
A lot of...
just check out the
Maybe a way for us to get back into the graces of Malvin.
Melvin, yeah.
maybe
That's
check
true.
out the area around that part. I think that would be a good idea.
I kind of want to go there.
We can do
too.
that tonight, and then we can go there tomorrow again.
Or we could split up and some of us go to.
But I just need to know, why do you want to go there?
Well, mainly because that halfling who
Ratted us out.
who ratted us out. It's just, you know, something has happened to us. There's been halflings involved in some way. And that light I saw was in his lot as well.
It was?
Yeah, it was shining from the other side of the road. It was in his...
But didn't Neilrim tell us that, you know, a lot of the things that we saw there was illusion magic?
Yeah.
Probably made by someone who was further away.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but maybe that could be him.
Yeah, what
The
if
halfling.
that's him?
But why would halflings
Are you
want
not-
kids?
you're not-
It's just interesting that the halfling would rat us out if the halfling was supposed to contact us in that way. That seems like an odd
I'm
thing.
I'm just not sure how you know, I get trying to actually do something for Melvin. Apparently he's he's the official guard here, but does it bring us closer to ground?
I don't know. Maybe.
And we have 3 days.
We gotta check everything out we can, I think. We have no leads at all regarding the...
Then maybe we
Right.
should split up if
As
it's
you
because we have to be
continue
effective.
talking,
Maybe that's
Zeke makes his way down to the foyer.
a good idea.
Yeah,
Good
maybe.
evening. I'm just wondering if Neil Wren is here today. This evening.
It's the same receptionist that saw you earlier. I am not allowed to talk about people's whereabouts, but I know you and Ormra has talked in the past, but she is currently... Do you have any way of talking to him, reaching him?
The only way I've been able to reach him is via this, and he told me it would be alright to only contact him until I might be able to find magical means. So for now, you are the only hope of getting to him.
Jeg make a persuasion check.
Bring that.
Help me, receptionist. You're my only hope. You got
You know
charisma.
what? Just for the freaking hell of it, I'm
You
going to
got
use that roll Tides of Chaos thing that I can do.
And how is it that works?
That works that I can get advantage on an ability check. And before I use this feature, you can have me roll wild magic search table if I cast the first level spell. That's what it says.
But it's not. You don't cast the first level spell. It's just to add, like, to increase to your roll.
Yeah, and then the next time I do it, you can have me just
That's
roll
how it
on it
works.
instead
Okay.
of
Okay.
rolling a 1.
So roll your extra thingy for your roll.
That's a 17 plus a loot.
So you got to re-roll your ability roll.
Yes.
Good.
Roll with advantage, so to speak.
Gotcha. So you roll
I roll persuasion.
persuasion.
That is 23.
Make a Constitution save throw.
15 plus 3, 4. 19.
As you use, is it a verbal thingy or is it just since it's a race thing,
It's just
or it's just a meow.
it's more like
It doesn't say if it's somatic or verbal.
no.
Or
It's just said it's
it's just since it's a feature, it's just a
yeah. I can
great. So what happens is that obviously you know how to trigger this. Effect, the Tatsuke's thing. And as you talk to him, you feel like as you do it, you just feel an immense. The pain you had in your chest in the past, you feel it again, but at a much lesser. What do you call it? A much lesser.
impact.
It's just kind of a,
Yeah.
and it goes away again. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh, I really shouldn't be doing this, but he's up on the 3rd floor, third door from on the right from the staircase. But please don't tell him I sent you up there, people. We really do respect the discretion and solitude of our guests.
If
And don't tell him
I
either.
think you're doing a great job. But you can also just, if you feel uncomfortable with this, you can also just give him the message that we hear. Then you would not know that he did something bad. You know?
That's not a bad idea.
And
I can do that.
yeah. You know where we're staying. You just say that we're there. Then no harm, no foul.
He's kind of, and then he's about to, talk loud about. I will bring him a message. Do you want to write something?
You can just verbally tell him that we are in the room on the second floor.
I know
First
where
floor.
you
Yeah,
are.
exactly. And just tell him that we're there and we.
You need to talk to him. It is getting rather late.
No. Did you make an
I'll see what I can do. And he kind of comes out from behind the desk, or the reception desk, and starts walking up the stairs.
And I head up to the room again.
You make your way back,
Yeah.
and you guys have had. I ended your mid-conversation when you say you were splitting up. You have another minute or two of conversation before C comes back to you.
Well,
maybe it's
maybe
a
we should
possibility.
split up if it's about being, more effective.
True.
Using the days that we have.
Maybe it's better that we stay together.
I think we split up enough, yeah.
Yeah, and it hasn't really gone well the other times we did it. So
It has.
Then
But maybe Risbon tonight then.
That wasn't
Mention
on
that.
purpose split. It was kind of a forced split.
But yeah,
It happens.
use the-
Use the force.
I think we should go.
I mean,
I get to play a concert.
when we look at the options we have, is it better to check the place in this kind of time of the day, or is it better to look for Risbon at this time of the day, or should we look for
I think
Risbon
for Risbon.
Yeah,
right
it's-
now.
at night? Okay.
Is it nighttime?
We at least
Yeah.
could check the
Yeah.
area.
It
out to
is
see
late
if
at
we
night.
see something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well,
in the
well,
area.
if it's since it's late at night, I think it's better that we go investigate that area.
Oh, you just flip. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Can you
forgot
make
that
up
it's
your
in the
mind?
middle of the night.
Ah, that's why.
And
You're
also
thinking
like
about your
outside suspension.
instruments.
He's not awake right
Stay
now.
overnight.
Brisbane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nighttime. Night.
Is the same thing?
We can. We
I'm
can
playing
do that.
nighttime, right?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe the nighttime is better for investigating.
Less conspicuous to go in the, but it would always be less suspicious to actually go in daytime. But
But easier not to get spotted
yeah,
at night.
Maybe you should roll for it.
That's
I
He
will 12 out of
comes
12.
back with it open.
let's just do both.
Give me
So-
So what do we do first?
First things first, Neil Rem is here at the Santalis Rest, and I just gave the
Oh.
clerk and the receptionist the message that we were in this room, and he might check up on us.
All right.
Meta, I didn't. No, actually, no mind. No.
Just keep saying what you were saying. So you actually got a confirmation that he is here, or did
Yes.
Well, maybe
the
then we
person
should
down
just
there? Okay.
He
rest
is
here
here
and
and-
wait for him.
I did not tell you he was here. I just
Well, you said he stays on the.
I told you where his room is.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Correction.
But I didn't want to. If you felt like that's what you heard, then I
I
just said where his room was.
His room is here, and it's on the third floor. Third.
So what should we give for him? Like
I think we're just
half an hour,
I think
20 minutes?
To be honest, you guys maybe
What?
just take a rest. We've been in jail. We were in a sewer. We were everywhere. Let's just take a breather.
I mean, I feel like I've rested quite enough in the sewer. I really.
I mean, I feel like
just stinky.
tiredness and energy is not necessarily reflected in one's spell slots and HP.
Mhm.
No.
You can feel like mentally drained
Mm.
with stuff you've gone through and still have full HP.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we should sleep on it.
So considering
Yes.
what you've done, I mean, you're not in a tip-top, ooh, I had long rest this morning condition.
Mm-mm.
Because even then, you still have, I mean, had a pretty long day.
Yeah.
There's actually a fatigue tab in
Yeah, I
the.
know, but we're far from exhaustion and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
still, I mean, you would still,
You're blinded.
you use
by
your
exhaustion.
energy even though you don't take damage.
We've been rushing this entire time because we are under a serious amount of pressure to do these things before.
Mhm.
And we keep running into walls.
Mhm.
I do believe that right now we need to take a breather. Sit down, reflect on what we know individually. Then tomorrow...
I like your way of thinking. I will go to bed.
Thank you.
Sleep. Maybe it's a good idea. Good idea to get some sleep.
So on the room, so
No.
I think we should sleep.
To get some rest, and we can see if Neil Rim comes by tonight.
Yes, and we can maybe ask him what to do, and if he found out more,
Yeah.
just
You gave him the lantern.
I
right?
gave him the.
Guys, are you going to turn out the lights or something when you're done?
You are the light.
All right. Let's
No, that's my hit song.
let's take a breather and wait for Neil Rim
Yeah.
here for the time being.
let's do
That's
that.
and then see what happens.
Yeah.
And think about our options.
Yeah.
Just
Try to focus on what we need to do here.
Mm.
and think about how my accent has changed throughout this.
Yeah, because
Entire-
you first thought yes.
But I think that's
I'm
kind
playing on my
of
lips,
when you're
trying to stop
when you're with your family, you kind of talk like them. When you're with your friends, you change. I guess you just started talking like the people here in Cremor.
Play the lute. This place is like the rest.
I never realized actually.
It's great.
You might be right.
Do it now. Gonk, please.
That's true.
I beg you, do
My
not.
father has a
do not
weird
stop.
accent.
It does.
Do you want to be
It's
kicked
from
out of
the
here?
Oaks.
You hear a knocking on the door.
Yes,
Come in.
Come in.
We would appreciate it, you see the same person I just talked to downstairs, if music instruments were not played in our tavern.
But it's a great new hit song.
I don't make the rule, but I do
But is
need to enforce them.
But conversation is okay, but not
I
musical
don't
notes.
make the rules, but I do have to
Maybe
enforce
let's just go on. Follow the
Fine.
rules.
Let's go to sleep.
I think it's a good idea to
And he just
follow
kind of
the
looks at
rules.
all of you and I left the note for Neil.
Thank you.
I do not know when you will receive it. No one opened the door when I did the note. So maybe he's sleeping.
We'll wait for him. We'll stay here.
Thank you very
But
much.
thank you so much for that.
And walks out.
Okay. Let's go.
Be quiet down the stairs.
When everybody is going to sleep, I'm gonna.
I just Kevin, is this fine with you that we wait?
It makes sense, but
Maybe it's a good idea to just focus for a while, for once.
what if this is the completely different, wrong lead?
With Risp?
If no one is here, if this Cremor thing is, if they're hidden in a cave somewhere closer to Little Oak or something, it's.
That's one hell of a side quest.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back.
Perhaps we don't know where this mage guy is. We have no idea.
No.
No, we can only hope that whichever road we choose will lead us to where we need to go.
And Neil Rim also has the lantern. Maybe he has something to show for it now. After he investigated.
Nevertheless, go to bed. Start a new day.
Guys, are you gonna go to sleep soon?
Skunk.
Yes, go on.
I'm gonna go over to Barsoon and just sit quietly next to him and just.
Music.
Remember when I told you about the pain? When I held the chest?
Yes.
I had it again. And it's when I'm doing some sort of magic. And it feels like something's wrong.
Like some sort of sixth sense of like.
No, it's a pain.
Oh,
It's
okay.
small.
Something eating away at you. You think that when you use magic, it kind of. Okay, so you. Is it whatever kind of magic you use? Okay. When was the last time you felt it? Was that with the chest?
Right
No.
now? Yes.
Guys, I'm trying to sleep here.
No, at the receptionist.
Oh.
When I was down at the receptionist,
Yeah.
I felt it again. You remember when
What magic did you use?
You know what
You know that
you
thing
so you
where-
have to roll.
Remember I told you about that I can sometimes change the way things fan out?
Mm-hmm.
That thing.
Okay.
That thing.
How big is the
How
room?
to explain.
Yeah.
When that happened,
Bigger
it's
than
just
15 feet. And you would have to roll
it's like a
really
small
high to
pain,
make it
like
Yeah.
somebody takes my heart,
20 feet.
presses into it.
Yeah, it's only
There's just
five
something
meters.
wrong.
This room is smaller than 20 feet.
So just please have a look out for me.
I will.
Yeah.
Fit
I'll
five,
see if I can figure out anything.
You still have to hit the
I'm
HP
worried,
though.
that's all.
Maybe we should go to the library, read up on Fey magic.
I got it.
Satyrs.
Ask
We should definitely ask Neilrem. He's so much wiser than I.
No shit, no.
Are you sleeping?
Go to fucking bed. Try and have an art.
I said sleep.
Alright. I'll have your back.
Thanks.
And I'll go to sleep.
Yes. Me too.
You all go to sleep, and who's guarding for the first 8 hours? No, I'm kidding.
I actually think like whenever one is sleeping, I'm gonna try and sit up in my bed and try and just to meditate and to get some food.
Make a religion check.
Religion check.
Religion.
Like a religion.
That's a -1. 17.
You sit up. Do you have -1 in religion?
I wasn't at school, like monk school. No, not this guy.
You sit up, and again, I feel like the first time you really connected or felt like you did was when you meditated in
Back in Little Oak, right?
Little Oak before
With
you
the-
left
With the
town.
rain, yeah.
And this time you feel kind of the same tinkling in your fingers.
Oh, it's raining.
And you see above you there's a cloud indoor. You
Stop it.
the weather.
You break down crying.
We don't talk about Bruno.
You
Zeke, stop raining.
you sit and you feel again this tinkling in your fingers.
Hmm.
And while keeping your eyes closed, I'm not going to decide what you're trying to think of, but I assume reflect over everything that's happening so far.
I probably imagine a forest actually. Yeah, longing back.
And you, again, this tinkling, as you kind of open your eyes, you see that your fingertips on both hands, you can't really tell because you know if you've stared into a light and then do this, and it's like you get a dot of, now I actually have it too, you get a dot of light in your eye even when you have your eyes open, but as you open your eyes just for a brief moment, it kind of looks like all your fingertips have like a very quick, very, like not bright at all, but a little flash of light, like fades away again.
Beginning to believe.
But it's literally as you open your eyes,
Yeah.
it just fades away.
It's beginning to look a lot like monk stuff.
And that takes you, you probably sit for 15 minutes or so before
Super Saiyan.
reaching that point.
And after that, I just lay down on my bed and probably not sleep a lot.
Get a short rest.
Yeah.
You make a constitution saving throw.
I fall asleep.
I don't know. I don't
It's
know
a
what
5.
You lay down, and I think because there's so much going on, you don't want to sleep.
No.
I mean, you tell yourself that I shouldn't be sleeping because there's so much going on, but with everything that's happened, you can just feel as soon as you lay down, and these beds are probably the most comfortable beds you've ever been in. Everything is like the pillows are, what do they have for, people with ADHD, like the weighted
Covers.
doves and everything like that. As you lay down and you take that like blanket over, you can just like, and your eyes just, even though you kind of want to, I shouldn't be sleeping right now, there's so much at stake, you just literally cannot keep it.
0 fucks given.
You all fall asleep. And
Did I still have my chainmail on when I woke up by the beach? No, I did not. Good.
Naked.
Not good.
But fucking naked.
Like a wee babe.
and I'm loving that you haven't asked any questions about it.
No, but I mean, I assumed I didn't have it.
You don't.
It was just now I just realized I never asked.
You
You
assume
wake
too
up the
much.
next day.
Oh, phew.
And, happy and vågner.
Yeah.
No, you don't wake up at the exact same time, but I'm just gonna decide that none of you are secretly waking up to do all kinds of crazy things. And
Land.
you wake up and look out the window and see that the sun has come up.
It's not raining.
That's so nice.
2 days in a row. I mean, just like half the first day in the sewer.
tomorrow.
Good morning,
I
guys.
saw him.
Have you slept once?
Slept alright.
I think it goes for all of you that these are the most comfortable beds you've ever slept in.
Morning.
Even though it's very quiet here, I must say, I kind of like it.
In a way, I kind of miss the sounds of the forest. It was a bit too quiet for me.
Gong is gonna become
Me
I would like to
mimic fast now.
A mime.
You can't do
I mean, you say that
Beautiful.
about the bird singing. I would like to do something like imitate birds.
Make
Don't
a
do that
performance
now.
check.
Not here.
Don't.
Do it.
Please
do
don't do it.
Do you do it at that volume that you're doing right now, or do you actually?
No, like I'm doing right now.
Gone. Let's just talk gameplay.
Thanks. I've regained
Win
my
the cheese.
appreciation of the sounds of the forest. Thank you, Gong.
Do you feel at home now?
I feel it. I feel it.
I knew that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, a couple of things. I would very much like to get a little bit of stuff for myself. Just
Yes,
other
we need to
things
get you
where-
equipped.
yeah, and maybe let's check out around the area, the high ride that Risman was seeing, and then we go to.
Do you think there might be shops there for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably on the way.
Probably, if we're lucky.
Yeah,
Risbon and then out to the.
I guess he
The
hasn't been
lots.
here.
Yes, yeah.
Because Neil Rem hasn't been in yet, so yeah.
Let's.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just check, see if there might be any messages that have been slid under the door from anyone to us.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. All right,
Too bad. Oh, I'm hungry.
we'll get you some food as well.
Well, now at least Neil Rem knows that we're here. He will maybe find us when we are back.
Yeah.
And
good.
let's leave a note saying when we are going to
Oh
be
yes. Leave a note saying where we're going at
Yeah.
least, and we'll be back later.
back later to this evening. We have the room apparently.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
For free.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
At least we got our money back.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's true.
Let's go get some breakfast and also
And a
find
little
some
bit of
stuff.
equipment from
Yeah.
Mooney.
Yeah.
Let's find out how much it is. And
Oh, father's old axe. I lost it.
You didn't.
Well, I mean, I drowned pretty much, so yes, I did.
Remember what you told me when I lost my horn?
Did you lose your horn?
No, but it broke, and I can't use it. That's kind of like losing it.
You can still repair it.
Yes, and you
Yeah.
can still find your axe.
I don't think we can find my axe in the bottom of the sea.
No, well, you should have thought about that before
Before I
attacked.
drowned?
Yes.
Great. Let's get you some food, right? Good.
This conversation was
Cringy
enlightening.
at best.
Are you guys related?
No, let's. Yes.
No! I don't know him.
Let's
I've
go.
never seen him before.
And now you renounce your own brother.
You make your way downstairs
Don't
and
shush me.
notice that this is more of a border house than a tavern, meaning that there is no no restaurant or eatery connected
In the market.
to the place. But as you come down the stairs, the receptionist looks to you and goes, if you're looking for something to eat, we do have a couple of restaurants, bakeries in the nearby area.
Yeah.
And
Where's the baker? The nearest one?
it is right
Follow.
on-
Am I to understand that you do not have food here?
That is correct.
What is this place?
It's a place where you sleep very comfortable.
Yes.
I am glad to hear you did. But yeah, we do have a bakery right around the corner.
I have to ask, the arrangement of us getting a room, how long do we have it for? Is it just...
I do.
Oh. Will you ask when she returns? Is she...
She should be up by now, but I suppose she's making sure that the people that are leaving here today are actually leaving. Some people do tend to sleep long.
Just, we'll ask her when we get back. But if you can ask her what arrangement. So if you stay here when we come back, you can tell us. That's fine.
I would prefer it if you talk to her yourself.
What are we looking for? I want to speak.
That I can do.
Perfect, thank you. The baker.
Yes.
We go out.
My father is a baker.
You make your way out into the streets,
Oh my god.
and as you come out,
Too much Danish.
you see that the sun has indeed come up. It is not midday, but you've slept a pretty lengthy sleep. You're up later today than you would have been
Yeah.
Let's,
on normal days.
Good.
let's head to the bakery and maybe ask around where we can find some sort of smithy or general store.
That's a good idea.
First, let's go to the baker.
You see that
Oh, can we speak normally now?
Yeah.
Great.
I suppose
That's not good gone.
you see that you see that right next to the building that you're currently in, it's not attached because you have to walk out through the kind of the alley that you're in and then out into the main street, but there's kind of a bakery in the corner there.
We walk in.
Cool. You hop on in, and as you make your way in, you are in the bakery.
Morning.
Top of the morning to you.
Good
Morning.
Morning.
What can I do for you?
Just some breakfast.
Do you have any bread?
No.
Get out
We're all out of bread today. I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Do you have any cheese in your cheese shop?
Yeah.
Just a bit of breakfast, please. That's all. What can you recommend? We've never been to this fine establishment, so
No, well, I mean, if you just want bread,
do you,
a couple of loaves, I suppose, could do. You can get.
Maybe a piece of pastry.
Do you have cakes?
We do not make cakes.
Okay.
But we do have. We do
This
have.
is not
we do
gone
have
sort of
pastry.
town.
They do have pastry gone.
That isn't.
Well, that is something. Can I have some pastry?
Just the Danish.
You can.
And Orkish.
He gives you what you would
And a
think
dicey
of as a
shit.
cinnamon roll, but without cinnamon. It's more just of a sugar roll.
Great.
In semla.
Thank you. How much for
What
that?
cinnamon is?
No, exactly.
Cinnamon.
An Elvish.
How much a big
I
minimum?
can imagine what it is. I'm an artist.
The pastry is
Could use some sort of
2
bark.
silver a piece.
Great. Can I borrow money from you? I don't really.
Did just got 20 gold, man.
No,
I did.
I got you, man.
Okay. 1 gold for you. There you
One?
go. I'll be your treasure.
When I get a backpack, then
Sure.
Yeah.
You'll remember it.
Better
I
take
am
notes,
manager
Dom.
Of this.
So did I
Better
just
take
get that
notes.
pastry without
When it
paying
comes
for
to
it?
finance.
2 silver is it?
You got an intelligence of 8. I
Yeah.
got this. I got the money.
I buy a Danish and some
gold
bread.
is 10
4
silver.
silver.
Okay.
Yeah, is that too much? It's way too much.
How much
You
is
buy
it?
it for 4. He takes the money and
What?
gives you back 1 silver.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
How much is this? The sugar rolls and
2 silver.
2 silver and
Sweet
the
roll.
1 silver.
So I'll hand you 3 silver then.
I mean, we're talking a loaf of bread, like an actual loaf of bread.
Just to have and grab them.
We're hungry people.
I can tell.
You know,
Great.
we've
I'm a
slept in
baker. I'm
similar
a
ship.
chef.
Yeah, and
This
here's
is quite cheap bread you have here. You know?
Compared to in Portland and South, where it costs 1 gold.
Yes.
fucking flour much.
Actually, I would also like to have a loaf of bread. I just eaten the cinnamon roll that didn't have cinnamon.
Cinnamon. A cinnamon
You
for
can have a loaf
cinnamon.
of bread for 1 silver.
Great, I'll have that.
And
Yes. Could you put like butter on a piece of bread, or is that something you
You're
have?
so sophisticated, Marcel.
It's just a bit dry, just for a loaf of bread, or maybe like a jam or something.
make an intimidation check.
Stop it.
Oh, I saw that.
Intimidation. All right. Let me see. Where is it?
Was it a 1 or a
That's 18.
Whoa.
Do you have some butter?
I will have you know. And you can see he's kind of looking at you, intimidated. Albert doesn't
Well, I never tried your bread, so I will take your word for it. That's fine. I'll take a loaf of bread then. How much?
Okay.
How much do you need?
You can roll with
He's quite
advantage.
nice.
Why do people talk so quietly in this area of town?
That's gonna be 1 silver.
1 silver, thank you. I will get you 1 silver, my good sir.
You are probably the nicest shopkeeper we have talked to in this
Yeah.
town.
Yet.
Yet.
Oh, do you know where we could find a smithy?
Oh yeah.
We have a couple down by the harbor. There are a couple in the Hurswood. I suppose we have one here in the Wheelwood as well. Are you in a hurry?
No, well, not in a hurry, but I just, I need some equipment.
Well, I suppose we do have plenty of smiths in town.
Yeah, I know. It's
Depending
just if there's
on
one
what-
around close by. That's
Depending on what you're looking for, the different ones have different things to offer.
What about armories? Do you have that?
Yes.
I'm looking for both an armory and a weaponry.
Usually that is something you can find here in town.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, thanks.
Do you have a card of a map of the city?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Yes.
Can you map it in where it is?
If you have the DM reads over the distances, if you have the one with the numbers on it, you should be able to find it with the numbers yourself.
We will find the numbers then.
I have the numbers here.
I'll find the numbers back.
I have even sorted it in different categories for you to make it easier. So
I just thought I wouldn't
Yeah,
look at the
no,
numbers
no,
because we didn't know everything that.
No, that's okay. We have those numbers available. So, I mean, they came with the map.
Can you just do this?
Stop! No, because the screen.
No, because we don't have a battle map right now, so you can
So
do
it's
it.
okay.
Everything's fine.
Smith's.
Number 56.
Kelmont's anvil. Hinges. No, wait, that's not the one. That's hinges.
I taste my loaf of bread and try to taste if how.
It feels like it's as if there's more butter in this bread maybe than what, or just more fat than you're used to in bread. So it is nice and spongy.
That bacon was right.
59.
Oh.
Doesn't need butter.
Is that brioche?
59?
Mm.
Because this is.
That's a nice name for it. I think
I think I'll trademark that.
Can I steal that?
There's also a lot of other things.
50-50.
It was kind of rolling off your tongue.
Yes. Bon.
Wow. Is that something from your
That's
temple?
what I call my bun back here.
What bun? Look
fuck.
at you.
Oh.
You lost that.
I'm so worried. That's what happened here as well. Oh, are we ever gonna get through it?
All right. Anything else I can do for you?
No, thank
that'll be
you.
all. Thank you very much. Well,
Thank you for this bread. It was wonderful.
I'm glad you liked it. And you can see there's more people that are coming in and kind of standing
going out.
behind those
Yeah.
doors.
Feel free.
Can I help the next?
I'll step outside.
I will walk around you.
Cool. We go.
I'll pull Seek and Dom outside as well.
Get your back on here.
If this is the north, then this no.
This is the north.
Yeah.
funny.
So let's see. I think there's a smith around.
Yeah, we have to go to number 59.
Oh, that's right
in
around the corner.
market square. Yeah.
Good.
When
Just
you
for,
say the wheel ward, what does that mean?
this is the.
The west
That is
side.
something that Marcus knows.
Is that the west side here?
No, it's like this area. This is the wheel wall.
Okay.
I think. Like when it's like on
This
this
is
on this
wheel wall.
side.
Also, I explained it to you.
And this
Yeah,
is the, and
just-
this
I
is
just
the
have to
purse,
remember
This is
that.
the purse wall.
First ward?
Like this kind of stuff. I'm assuming. As far as I'm. Yeah.
And then the river ward, right?
Yeah, and the river wall. That's like the opposite.
Also, players, let me see if I have it here.
The river won't flow for you, no.
Something like that. Just to make like. That's. I just need to. I remember there was something like we went like past the walls. I just need to go in there quite fast. Is that alright?
Where do you need to go?
Where do you need to go?
I saw something like.
You need a company?
Yeah, sure. Let's just walk there. I think we're quite.
To where are we going?
To put things into scale, I found this image the other day. This is cool.
Hey.
And here you can see the size of everything, and this is the pearl.
Ooh.
In that building, and over here you have the veiled dawn.
Hey.
Should we actually show it to people?
And the circus.
I
And
will
this is circus.
yes, show it to people in chat as well. I suppose that makes sense. So people can. It's tilted the other way.
Oh.
In any case, I will. It's on Google Cremo. First picture that comes up. Yeah. The players are just not allowed to Google Cremo.
No.
Oh, we're not? What if we already did?
Then your character dies in 5 seconds.
Oh.
And then I didn't.
Oh, that's how you spell
You feel that tingle in your hand
Oh,
and you
come
just
on.
strangles yourself.
Someone else used Mage Hand.
I meant
The
Orgrimmar.
smith.
The smithy first and then
Smith
the
is
rest
around
around
the corner.
Right, let's do it.
That's right around the corner. Then I just need to go somewhere else.
Boom.
And we can go by that place to find you someone that can craft your horn again.
Maybe, yeah.
Compare
We can ask
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
All right.
So go to.
We go to the.
Let's
lot
also
number 59, so that's the
be wary of the time, right?
Yeah,
We
of
won't,
course.
shouldn't waste any time.
No, no.
Make your way out into the streets. Do you go along the walls or across the old market square?
Cross the
market.
As you make your way down through the square,
three people
I mean, you
going
can't
down.
just walk, you can't cross straight through because the entire middle of it is filled today with different merchant stores and whatnot
quaint.
selling all kinds
Someone
of
selling a
various-
backpack. Backpack?
No, it would mainly be spices and different ingredients for food.
I keep my pouch really close to me, just checking it while walking, and also signaling to you just.
Cool.
Keep your hands on your pouches. Just.
All right. I'm just extra careful with my belongings.
As you make
Are
your way
there
across-
any halflings around?
Yes.
You're surrounded by them.
Well, never mind.
And they look angry at you. They never forget.
Make a perception check.
They got daggers.
Nine.
Do you walk through the market or around the market?
Around the market, yeah.
You do see halflings in the market square, and you notice a couple of halflings that you saw at the market square as well. But they have not yet seen you.
What about guards?
They are also guards. I mean,
Are they looking
it's not
our
like
way?
you have guards standing on each corner everywhere, but you see patrols of guards walking. I mean, again, everything that is considered the street has got carts all over it. So, but you see guards going in and out between the carts and whatnot.
None of them looking at us.
Doesn't seem so.
Right, we're going to the Melgård Sanders.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
You make your way.
Yep.
Across and into the kind of the back alley down by the Smith Street. Very convenient. And you see as you kind of come down, it looks like a back alley, but as you come down, it goes from being kind of half cobblestone, half dirt into being only dirt. And you see that here, instead of having back doors from the houses that leads out towards the square, it's pretty much not tents, but like one-story buildings with big chimneys. And you just see not anvils all the way down, but a lot of this is again Street of the Smiths. It's kind of in the name. There's everything that is in this street is either like anvils or where they cool stuff down, or everything in this. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Smith related.
I guess that's what we'll call it.
So, I have a weird question that I haven't asked yet. What clothes did I actually end up having left on?
You were butt naked.
I mean, after I woke
You
up.
had whatever you wore.
Are you wishing?
Under
no.
your
Dreaming?
Ah, yeah. Okay, so I had like a
Many
leather,
times.
leather kind of.
Just a regular tunic.
You were naked under there.
You're still naked.
Under
Like
your
I
robes.
am. All right. Hello.
Everyone turns around. You make your way as you see.
General Kenobi!
Who wants to build me an axe?
And
Hello there.
And your brother.
Your brother.
You make your way in, and under one of the areas, you see a half orc. No, you do not. You see a dwarf.
Father.
That's my cousin Derek.
That's my cousin Balin.
And you
David.
see him look
David.
up at you.
David.
Hello there.
Good day. I'm looking to buy some armor. If you have any in my size, preferably chainmail.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Well, that's good to hear.
He kind of looks over, and you can see behind him there is a small. It's not really a house. It's more of a. In modern terms, we'd call it a container. But you know, it's kind of it's a very small rectangular wooden. What do you call it in English?
Shed?
Yeah, essentially a shed. That when you look in, there's not really a door. It's more of a plate that he kind of pulls away. As you look in, you see there's different armors and boxes and whatnot inside.
So do you think you have something in my size?
And I'm sure we can find something.
Do you, by any chance, sell any weapons as well?
I do, but we do have, I will be honest and admit, myths that are more proficient in weaponry than I am.
Oh, alright. Well, thanks for your candidness.
No,
So, do you know, Melgård, I presume?
you can call me Melko.
Yeah, I think there was a sign, right? Or something.
Yeah.
Well, can you tell me if there's a good weaponsmith around? Or where I can find a good weaponsmith?
Well, I suppose if you head down to Ontalas, he could probably help you out.
Oh, yeah. Ontalas.
Number 50.
60. Oh, it's right next
That's
to
right.
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well,
And as he says, so he kind of looks like further down.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great. How much would a chainmail cost?
Well, your size and all taken into consideration.
I have my bank account now.
20,000.
Are you looking for a new one made for you, or could you go with one that's been used before?
I mean, would it take a lot of time to get a new one done?
It's not so much about the time, it's more about how much money you're willing to pay for it.
How much is
Well,
a
we
regular?
have, how much is a new one?
And your size, 75 gold.
And how much is a regular one?
Used one.
Used one.
Probably do that for 55.
Yeah. Okay. That's money.
Are there any smiths in town doing armor
Do it cheaper than you.
that do armor worse than you, sir?
You know what? Can we make a trade then?
I'm not sure exactly what you're getting at.
Can we make a trade? I have this very fine crossbow that I rarely ever never use.
I don't personally have a need for crossbows.
That's fine.
You know what, guys? I mean, I don't need chainmail. Maybe just a weapon would be good.
Maybe something
Just maybe
leather?
Yeah.
But also when you look at those he makes, I mean, that is kind of loose in
They're
the fittings, right? I think 55 gold is maybe a bit much.
I just walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He just looks at you.
I'll
Not
think.
saying
Yeah, we're very sorry. He
Thank
hurt
you
his
for
head
your
when he was a
time,
child. He doesn't know how to really work in social ways.
I think
I'm gonna cast suggestion on you in 1 fucking second, bro.
we can do that for 40 gold.
That's how we do it here.
Maybe use it in a...
But I mean, I don't have
Well,
much money.
Is he
I'm helping you.
half orc?
You can call me Gonk.
I'm gonna
Made
call
of
you
prayer.
half orc.
By any means,
I
sir.
suppose we could potentially have. Give me a moment. And he walks into the shed.
God,
And
nicer.
comes out with a chainmail that is smaller than the other ones, but it could fit you.
Tight fit.
But you're not gonna have as much, I would say, athletic freedom in your movement.
I think actually,
You can't swing a sword.
you know, like just a.
I can give you this for 40.
How much
I
are you
think it
willing to
looks nice.
spend,
You know-
Dom? How much are you willing to spend on
Right now he
on?
has 20 gold.
I think it's more
20?
important. I think it's more important that I get a weapon than a chainmail. Maybe just some.
But
If you
like,
only have
if,
20 gold,
yeah, do you even have
I
anything?
suppose a ringmail could do the work for you instead. It's not
Yeah.
gonna grant you the same
Protection.
protection, but
No.
it is fairly much cheaper. And I suppose. Yeah, it's not as much material for me. I'll give you a used one for 20 gold.
I think you should
That would be
for 15.
fine.
For 15, yeah.
Which spells does this guy have now?
Shatter.
But I don't have.
Ugh.
Right now.
20 gold and the ringmail is yours.
That's fine. You got a deal.
You got yourself a ringmail.
Put it on.
I will.
I roll my eyes.
I'm trying to look at pictures.
I'm trying to find out.
What does a ringmail look like?
I'm trying to find out my
Ringmail?
class.
Rainmail?
Ring
Ring.
That is
Ring.
technically an ringbrynje in Danish.
Oh, is there a little hoodie on?
That's the thing, because ringmails and chainmails are not the same, but I think it's something with how they're.
Oh, it's with leather.
It has, yeah, it's cloth, but it has the leather rings sewn into it, rather than being like a full-on. What do you call it?
And you get a +5 to everything.
And you're looking.
You got a half plate? No.
He does.
Yeah, but that's probably.
It costs 750 gold, though.
That's a whole other story. You know, that's a new segment. Things we did.
Things
As-
we did in previous sessions, or previous campaigns.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
good thing to
This
get.
plus resource on sale, so 10 gold.
Ringmail.
And you think-
Yeah, you have to go up.
I had to improvise that whole session, and my brain might have
yeah,
melted
yeah.
in at that point.
You just look down the list. What's the most expensive armor? I'll give them that one.
They were level 2, they needed it.
And then they became level 3 and they didn't.
Dex,
Then
no,
you
that's
needed
Dex
it.
modifier. That's
True.
why I don't buy that. That makes sense. So I still have like.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think that will be all. But thank you so much.
Well,
And
do you have any proficiency in working on musical instruments?
Can't say that I do.
Do you know anyone who has in this area?
Well, I mean, we have a music shop in town, which I probably wouldn't know, but there is one.
yeah, remember the one we stopped by at some point.
That's
We'll
true.
find our way there. Thank you so much. Let's head there. But first, let's get a weapon for you to see.
Yeah, that would be.
We can ask how much it is. for
Yeah, and then
weapons.
it depends. I can still
Yeah,
use this.
but maybe a shield or something.
Yeah.
Again, go to Ontala, and if he can't help you, head over to Davo. I'm sure he will. Davo is a good friend of mine. Tell him that you came from here, and I'm sure he'll give you a good price.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for that. After everything,
Yeah,
I leave.
I do too.
we'll head there.
Let's go there.
Great.
Let's
We go there.
Du spiller din karakter genialt.
Og vi hader dig.
So fucking flink,
So you head out of the smithy
Yeah.
and out now by all the smithies and head towards.
That was the
Omra?
Ontalas.
You come over and you see this guy who has got chains, not chainmail, but like big chains, pretty much all over. Not him, but on the ground, anchor chains and different things you would use for fortifications, for pulling heavy things, for making sure that heavy things don't fall down. Chains in all different sizes. And
Interesting.
in the back he has a small rack of weapons as well.
Hey. Hello.
Hi.
I'm looking to buy a longsword of some kind. If
I have
yeah.
one sword.
Yeah, your friend down the street. What was his name? He made.
Melgo.
Melgor.
Melgo. Yeah, he sent us to you. He said that you're one of the finest smithies.
Kind of looks over.
Is that a dwarf too? Or?
No, he's a human.
He's a human.
He said that you have the finest weapon in town, so we went in. Of course.
Yeah.
At least some of the best ones.
We
You have weapons, right?
I do
Yeah.
have some weapons.
How much
they-
How much
they
is
aren't the
a?
best, though.
Oh, but it's all right.
It's alright. It's functional.
How much
right?
would a?
Oh, they're not the best.
How much would a?
Who makes the
long-
best?
I suppose Davo around here is the best swords.
Davro.
Davo.
Davo, yeah.
Davo.
I mean, how much would a regular longsword for you here cost? Or an axe? A heavy axe would be.
Heavy?
I
No,
or light?
like a
I don't
battle
have
axe.
any axes, I'm sorry. I know that Davo probably does, and they're probably better than mine too. I can get you a long sword for... kind of looks like... And if you're browsing old vinyl CDs, kind of browses through the swords. This one is not... It's pretty straight. 10 gold?
Pretty straight.
You know what? Let's. We'll come back and you do all these big things that you're doing. Is it like for
Yeah, I
chain?
mainly do chains.
Okay. Maybe when we need a chain, we'll come back to you. Is that okay?
By all means.
Do you do chainmails?
No.
Okay.
Just change.
Just chains. Okay. Yeah.
You'll be surprised by
Is
how
there-
many people need chains.
Yeah. Is there like multiple shops in around? It's like.
Maybe we should
No,
invest in this.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Do you have any
has,
green light
but
chains?
The
To catch the green light.
I don't know how long you've been here, but there are a lot of animals, a lot of carts, a lot of reasons that people would want
But
chains.
My question is there more of your shops, like different things, because it's fun to have sort of a chain, you know? He walks away.
Thanks.
Have you ever thought about
He
making
walks
small
away.
chains and putting them together like
walks
chain
away.
mail?
So we.
Well, that's only when you sent them.
Where was the other one? You sell swords?
Davo.
Davo.
fun.
Let's see if we can. Where did Davo?
You have the list.
Didn't even get inspiration.
Right.
The inspiration.
So let's go to Davo.
Then we go to Davos, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is number.
Which is number 58.
It's not a place in Game of Thrones.
Davos. Bravos.
Something like that.
Sir Davos.
Wait, of the list.
This is
Let's take a look at the list.
His
Not
name
at the
is
list.
Darbo.
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 Number
Oh, this one.
61.
61.
So that was Seaworth.
It is just further down. You would see.
The dwarf. Darvo the
Yeah.
dwarf.
Darbo.
Darbo, the dwarf.
Another dwarf?
Yeah.
Pablo the dwarf.
Alright. Hi there.
Comes Darbo. Hello then.
I'm looking to buy a sword, a long sword, if you
Or a battle axe.
or a battle axe.
He just looks around.
Oh, something
and there's
nice.
literally swords. I mean, and weapons in general everywhere. Yeah. Oh, which one would you like?
Do you have something for around 10 or 15 gold?
I can make you for 20.
You can make what, sorry?
I can make you one for 20.
That'd be a nice one.
Would be
I
would
would've
it be
made
alright
it.
with you guys?
What?
I would have made it.
You know what?
How long
That
would it
actually
take?
sounds like a great idea.
I like your energy.
How much would it cost to have a shield thrown on top of that?
Maybe do like a
Oh.
group discount.
Yeah.
Like a 2-for-1 kind of thing.
You can get the sword and the axe for
Yes.
15.
If you want a shield with it too, guess you can do the shield for 15 and you get to pick the design.
So in total that's 35, yeah?
What if I don't need to pick the design, but just
We got regular shields over
Yeah.
here and you can see there's another kind of rack just with shields
Like-
stood in. They cost 10 apiece.
yeah, that would be 30 gold in total.
Sure. Do you have the money?
No.
Who would you like to borrow from?
No!
How much?
If
For what?
You know, I'll throw in the 15.
I have
I
lots
can
of
give you
gold as
back
well.
when we
Yeah, sure.
earn some. And I
So
can
what-
get more work by the
What
closer
is
some
the
If you
offer
put
right
in
now?
15,
And what
we
do we get then?
shield and the sword.
Is it a good sword?
It's a great sword.
I made it.
I like his energy.
Yeah, me too. Well,
Big tusk energy.
Well, I chip in 15.
thanks.
15.
Do you have any
I
grills
will-
for melee combat? Or what are they called?
Knuckles.
Grills.
Oh, that's for biting?
Do you have vampire meat?
Do you have any knuckles?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
You don't? Ah, okay.
Any boxing gloves?
Well, I'll take a shield and a longsword.
It's gonna be 30 gold.
Great.
There you go, man.
They pay. Well,
Sugar
thank you,
daddies?
sir. And you guys, I will pay you back. You know.
Sure, man.
And your shield is a very regular, kind of this shape. In terms of the top one.
But that's fine. I can wear it on
But
the back.
it's just it's a metal shield and it's just completely blank. So there's no like engravings and nothing.
So there's space for some creative energy at some point.
What was on your last shield?
Well, that was actually just a shield as well. I think it's.
I don't know.
No.
What's your shield?
It was pretty basic.
Oh.
Yeah. It had the Cremo logo from my time there, but that's it.
Okay.
So basic.
So basic. Yeah, thank you, Davos.
That's not his name.
Oh.
Davo.
Darbo.
Thank you, Davo.
Pablo.
I leave the shop.
When we've taken some
Darvo, thank you, Darvo.
You're welcome.
That's great. Cool. See you around. I
Time
take
for-
the shield and like strap it on the back, and I
Like a proper
sheath
Viking.
like the sword. And I have my scale mail now. It's nice.
Scale mail.
You have a ring mail.
Ring mail.
You're changing everything.
Inventory though?
Doesn't
Not the same thing.
but the ring mail doesn't exist.
No.
It does. It actually does. Just, yeah. But no, the other way. The other way. The other
So
way.
is it
The other way. The other way.
time to go for Risbon? Or
No, we need to go to find to make his home.
Oh.
Right.
And
is
Yeah,
it
right.
necessary
yeah,
to
I
make
think
those horns?
it's not a dire situation with that horn right now.
I can understand the sword. And
I actually agree.
What?
Did we just agree on something, Gong?
Oh, okay.
I think it's more urgent that we find
Did you
out
check something
I
out?
want to check out something, but that's
people
all
because
the way
I'm tired
over
of this
in the-
situation
in the
and I
post
wanna
room, so we can go.
become
we
a
can
proper
we can
musician.
eat afterwards. Yeah. Just need to make a.
Let's go to
stop.
Risbon then.
So,
Maybe we can make a proper
Yes.
a
decision.
magic shop might have some knowledge.
Magic shot.
So are you coming?
Yeah.
Great.
Risbon, here we come.
Cool.
We go to where we circle was told, like around number 14, around the T.
Mm-hmm.
The tea of the high ride.
Yeah.
You
Tea shop.
stand outside, and Dom, while you have never been to Risbon's house before, you have probably, I don't want to say followed him home, but you've gone like with each other after having been out for a beer or something, and he would have gone, yeah, I'm off here, or whatever. You've seen where he kind of enters a building, and you will recognize it as the main entrance to the building of Risbon. Not all their buildings, usually the buildings are so that the bottom floor is a store or something else, and then the upper floors are residences, but it's not always, because the majority of the buildings here are 4 or 5 stories tall. So not all of them, like it's more of apartment buildings, a lot of them, than one family owning the whole, or multiple families living in one house together. But having split it, however, they, just so you know that not everyone has 6-story houses.
So what's
But this is
right.
just, there's no store in this one, that's just house.
What's our strategy here? Is it just Dom visiting an old friend, or
And it is now kind of noon.
Yeah. Checking in for tea. Might be.
Well, I guess
No. Should we just knock
Or-
on the door?
we should actually split up and the other rest of us go outside to the
we could do
Enclosure.
that? Because it would be strange to just show up 5 people at the door, wouldn't it?
yeah. It's kind of
Mhm.
intrusive.
Maybe, is it possible?
my friends.
Yeah.
Is it possible to go around to the back of the house?
This. Yeah, I would say, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily
I mean,
know, but you can see that it's not a house that goes all the way to the
But this is
main street on the other side,
But
so it's
this is-
probably a back alley.
this is where Risbon is.
Correct.
Or maybe we should go to the
Sorry,
back
I
alley.
was looking something
Okay.
up.
Maybe just go knock on the door and.
Yeah, but not
And run.
maybe not all 5 of us.
No, it's just
All right, then.
I'll go.
I'll stay
go
here
up to
on the other side of the street.
And,
Yeah, I'll hang back
Yeah. And
and you
I,
go knock.
Knock.
So tell me again exactly what you guys do. You stand on the other side of the street,
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll stay with him.
And I will.
and the 3 of you go up to the door together.
I
What?
think I stay down as well.
There might
On
also
the other
be.
side of the street, or just down the street?
I'll be if there is like sort of around. The
I need to
corner.
know how to like launch all my traps.
I'm gonna search for
Okay, I'll go away.
Seek.
I walk away.
I'm gonna
Should we check
way
the back
into the alley.
Yeah,
back
let's-
entrance,
yes.
back alley,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can message the others.
Then
if
I'm just
we
gonna
find
stay
something.
by the entrance.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, so rewind. Gong goes across the street. You
yeah.
two walk away to look for back alley.
Yeah.
You
I stay by the entrance.
with.
Yeah,
Dominic.
but down at the road if he goes up the apartment building.
You'll stay. Walking.
We'll stay
So you
outside.
don't walk up with him. You just
No.
stand and look like a random
Yeah.
person that wants to hear what they're talking about.
No, just leaning.
Loitering,
In that case, I follow them into the alley.
taking a break on the
Okay.
streets.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot today. I'm not used to the sun in this beautiful city.
With your bald head.
And your no clothes on.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not used to the sun.
You take one.
You become
extra
sunburned.
yes.
Oh, I've got sunblocker on.
Dominic, you knock the door,
And
and a lady comes down or opens the door. Yes. You see, it's a human female.
Hi.
Kind of. She's probably around 19 or so.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
Good thing contact.
Hi.
I'm looking for Risbon.
My father isn't here right now.
Oh, you're his daughter. Well, I'm Dominic Grimdale. I used to work for your father at the yes, thank you. At the Theodon. At the Theodon.
Not mid
As a trained guard in training.
Here.
Is she hot?
She's pretty.
Okay. Well, I've been in town for a few days.
Invite her on tea. What are you doing?
And I was just wondering if.
Shut up!
I mean, no. I was just wondering if has he been home these days?
Is something wrong?
I'm just looking to catch up. Been visiting town with a few friends, and well, I came looking for him at the Theodon, but he just hasn't been working there for the past few days.
Mom? Do you know what Dad is doing? And you say, what, sweetheart? From upstairs. Someone's telling us that Dad hasn't been to work the last couple of days. And you hear
What?
someone walking down the stairs. Isn't that what you said? He hasn't been working at the field farm.
Yeah, I said so. Yes.
Yes, that's what I said.
She comes walking down the door.
Excuse me, who are you?
Hi, ma'am. Madam. Richmond, madam. What am I doing? I'm Dominic Grimdale. I used to work with your father at the Theodon.
Your husband.
Yeah, your husband. Your husband. I mean, as a garden training. And I was looking for him. He hadn't been to work for a few days, which is unlike him. And
Works every day.
so he hasn't been home either. I mean,
Risbon goes to work every morning protecting this town and comes back home every evening. I'm not sure what you're getting at here.
so he will be back this evening? At home?
Who are you and why are you here?
It's kind of a long story, but I really just wanted to catch up with your husband. And
So what is all this, him not having worked?
well, I visited the Theodon a few days ago, and or a couple of days ago, I guess, and the guardsman, the officer at the helm there that day,
Who?
Melvin told me that he hadn't been to work for a few days.
Why would you say something like that? Risbon goes to work every day.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go over and talk to him right now. And you see her? I mean,
Well, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, that's
would you
maybe
mind
a good
getting out of
idea.
the way?
No. Of course. Sorry. That's
Why
a good
you
idea.
always-
If you're standing right by the door, yes, you have
Yeah.
everything.
I think that sounds like a good idea. Maybe we should check out.
And the daughter is like, Mom, is that all right? And she starts walking towards the... just stay home, sweetie. I'll be back soon.
I'm gonna try and follow her.
We'll get to that in a second.
Just a second.
And the three of you would not have heard this.
What the hell?
Why is there no back door? That's so weird.
Why haven't I?
Back door.
Is there a cellar with cheese in it?
Might be. I have cheddar. You want some?
Yes.
There you go. Not all
well-
of it.
I'm sorry to make you worried or anything. That's not
Are
my.
you saying this to the
daughter.
daughter?
Yeah.
Why would you come here? Why not just...
I don't
Did
know. Maybe
someone tell you to go to our home?
No, no one told me. I just knew where he lived. I mean, You've had
You don't look like much of a criminal guard.
No, I've done my service. I come from a
So why
small.
would they send you?
They didn't send me. I came traveling here with a few friends. I'm from Little Oak, small town in the east. Yeah, and I'm here in Cremor, just
Taking the views.
yeah,
Maybe
working.
buy an apartment.
But not at the Cremor Guard anymore. Just me.
What are you doing? Is everything okay?
But
Is there anything
But what?
else?
I guess not.
Butt? Is he talking about butt stuff?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Are you okay?
I mean,
He says I mean, and then he starts laughing. I don't know what's happening.
mean?
no,
Is
I
he being
think
mean?
I'd love to, but I think I should probably get going. My friends are waiting.
Our
for me
kettle
to-
is broken anyway, so I could make you one even if you want.
I mean, I can go to my room at Sontalas Rest and make one myself. So it's, we live at Sontalas Rest. And, yeah, you know, we'll be there, staying there.
Room 3.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll be going. My friends are down at the road. So
This is too real.
thank you very much.
It's like it's happening in real life or something.
I appreciate the invitation, though, and I hope your father is fine. And if
He's
anything,
been coming home every night.
Just totally
maybe
unrelated. I start playing a song
I'll
about
come by
drinking
later
a glass of
and,
wine.
And I might be able to catch up with him
Drinking a
there.
glass of wine with a pretty
Then,
girl.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll catch up with him then.
Have a good day.
You too, miss. All right, I back away.
In the meantime, the three of you have made your way further down. You, again, the two of you, recognize that there are one more of these places where you can kind of hop on over the wall and make your way to the back alley. You see one of these, and I just assume you tried jumping on over, which you succeeded in doing.
Oh my goodness.
And now find yourself in a back alley that is pretty much the entire length of, if you look at the main, like the street you're on right now. It's pretty much the entire
Second
length
high
of the
rise.
same street, but it's kind of going parallel to the main street, just in the back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Is there anything we can see in this
There's
back
a
alley?
lot of crates, trash bags, different stuff of that sort.
Does it seem like any? Is it possible to see through the back of the house if there's anyone inside?
Think of the houses as being so narrow that the bottom floors will have. I mean, it's only the taverns and the shops and stuff that are wider than, I don't want to say literally the door frame, but you pretty much have a door and the first window. There might be one window next to the door, but other than that, the windows go up and then so it's like door, window, door, window, door, window. They're not that wide. The
Okay.
different buildings.
Okay.
So you see that in the back you have a door in pretty much all the different back entrances, and the windows only start on the floor above.
Okay.
I guess we should try to check the window. See if.
Maybe we shouldn't look into other people's houses. Maybe we should just wait out.
Someone is definitely Cremor there who like all of a sudden the tiefling looks through the window.
Satan! No, satyr.
I'm a sorcerer. Well, presentation,
look like
make a
this
small flame.
And I can do fire too!
I can make my eyes aflame. Devil.
Well, guys, it doesn't seem like there's anything to gather from from here. Maybe we should just head back to the road.
Let's go back to the road and find
Yeah.
out what he said.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Is everything okay? Hi. What are you doing?
Coming.
I'm doing this during your talk, so that's why I was like.
Yeah, just. And that's when I
He
said in
says,
the middle.
Shut up. He says, "Shut up." Don't shut up.
You start walking
Yeah, just
after the
80 meters behind her or something.
That is at quite a distance.
1 kilometer from her.
You walk with a distance.
Yes.
I'm gonna say less than 80 meters on your behalf.
Tina?
Just because there's a lot of people and everything, and if you're over
Okay.
like 100 meters behind her in this, you could very easily lose sight of it. And you're a dwarf. No disrespect. But
True.
So I'm like 5
you're not
meters
too far
Racist,
behind
dear.
her, but you follow her. And I mean, it's not very, very far from here to the Faildawn, so it doesn't take long before
Oh, she's going to the fail one.
you make so over there.
Yeah, okay. I think if she's going to the Theodon...
She's going in that. I mean,
Yeah.
you've made your way around the corner and are now up by the map maker, like making your way down towards the entrance to the table.
Yeah. I think I follow her until the opening of the Theodon.
You see the gate where you're going, and she walks straight through it at a high pace.
And I think I just, stand there and wait until she comes out again.
Yeah.
And did you follow?
Yes. But I'm not going in the Theodon
Without,
right
did
now.
you? I guess you didn't even tell Dominic that you followed her.
No, I was trying to talk to a girl.
But I wasn't that far away, so maybe he's seen it. I don't know. You see that I'm not where I was.
You would see that you left.
Yeah.
Great. The three of you make your way back to the front of the building.
So what happened?
Okay, so yeah, I'm fine.
You said shut up.
Where's Carrot?
I was trying to talk to his daughter.
We are on a mission here.
No, I mean,
Why are you
I pick up
not
my gun
like
and just
that.
go like...
I'm not. Okay, so listen. No. So,
Why?
so listen.
How did it go?
Because I was getting information. I mean, come on.
About what?
About
Why do you need
stuff.
information about her daughter?
No, about
That's weird.
Brisbane.
Was she
She's
hot?
out in front of the
Apparently,
She hot?
they said.
She hot?
Yes. Apparently, they.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Stop it, Conk. Apparently, they said that this is too like real life. Okay, apparently, her mother and
I don't know what you're saying.
apparently,
Isn't this
apparently, his wife told me that he's been going out for work every day.
You did this.
No, not this, but I'm doing this because Melvin told us that he hadn't been working for a few days. And yet his wife and his daughter think that he's been going to work every day and coming home in the evening, which sounds
Weird.
exactly.
Where's Kevin?
I don't know.
What?
We lost
he
the
was-
first again.
We forgot Kevin. Okay, where did she go?
Kevin.
Oh, she went to the Theodon.
Maybe he followed.
That would make
I was
sense.
thinking of Home Alone.
We forgot Kevin.
Let's
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go towards the Theodon, and I
They
have
killed
to make
Kevin,
a quick stop.
you
there.
bastard!
All right, a quick stop at the Theodon.
No, another place.
Oh.
Let's do a quick stop at the
Right.
field. What could possibly go wrong?
So yeah.
We walked in that direction.
In what
In
direction?
direction
You're with
of
us,
the Theodon,
Okay.
and then
Good.
maybe take
Great
a
job.
quick right, and then go down here to number 77.
I mean,
You walk
I have my
towards the Theodon and go towards what?
Number 77 over here.
Yeah.
That's some sort of law shop.
Yes.
Love shop.
Law. Law shop.
Yes, Jaunchos Sitskratterus.
Young
Yeah.
Joes.
You walk past the Theodon then, I suppose? Or do you take a... I mean, right now you aren't on the road that the Theodon is on, so you can walk down and around.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Once again, you come down to the southern kind of edge of town and you make your way past these again. I mean, really the only temples you've seen in town at all so far. And you make your way and see the sage shop right in front of you.
I just need to step in here. Can you two go find Kevin, and then I'll stay here maybe with Buzz, and we just need to look into some stuff. Is that okay?
what you stay with who? Sorry.
Sure.
I'll
Or
stay.
soon.
Okay.
Going to just ask something.
You're looking for some.
just some answers.
Investigating.
Magic shop.
Alright.
And,
Well,
Well,
is that okay?
Well, sure, we go to the
Alright,
Theodon, I guess.
yeah.
Sure. Have fun.
People with magic
We'll
things
stay here.
do stuff.
It's a magic thing,
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
that sometimes, yeah.
and
All right.
it's a mage. It's a wizard sorcerer thing.
And also a bard, but
You make your way into the shop.
They do.
Yeah.
Right.
You make your way in, and as you enter the shop, you see this. I mean, there's tomes and different bubbly things around, and just a lot of dimmadoots and dinker notes
and
Very interested looking around.
yeah.
Getting stars in my eyes.
Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing. What was this place called?
It's some sort of sage and lawcraft thing.
And you see the. Oh wait, what? When? One moment.
You die. Instantly.
That is not true. You come in and there's books everywhere.
Oh.
That's all.
No.
Yeah, that's also
Wow.
you like that too.
That's even better.
That's
actually.
incredible.
That's better.
I would love to work here.
And you see
Quest for
that
library.
a rather old, what looks to be a half-elf, kind of similar looking to your adopted father actually, but just with more white hair and a beard comes out. How may I help you?
Hi.
Hello, sir.
I'm looking for a bit of information about satyrs in the world, and also the thing called wild magic. Do you have any books about that?
Or do you perhaps know something of that nature?
Well, I mean, I know of satyrs and tieflings. I must say I've never seen
Well,
two of those
we-
together.
We hail from Little Oak, small town, far away from here.
But it's very nice to have your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
We know we are allowed to take in.
I know of satyrs and tieflings
Mhm.
and the Feywild and
You know of the Feywild.
most people do, I suppose. But a rather magical place. A rather beautiful place, I've heard. I've never actually been there.
Me neither. Not of what I
Very
know.
few people have the privilege to travel the realms. And very few would like to go where you come from, I'm afraid.
Oh, where is that? Sorry, I've
Well,
not come from my place of origin exactly, or maybe have only.
I have no
I
recollection.
suppose the... Oh, you don't know where tieflings.
Not really, actually. No,
I've heard it's about a mom and a dad.
I've had a foster father as long as I can remember, so I have no idea about.
Well, I suppose tieflings originate from what the common person would probably describe as hell.
All right,
I
that's
think
interesting.
a lot of people think worse of it than it might be. I've
Yeah.
met a lot of tieflings who are nice, and
Oh, you
if
have.
hell is what people say it might be, then I can't make sense of how people that kind would live in a place.
Is there a place in the city where you've stumbled upon tieflings?
No, not really. Though tieflings we don't usually see in these parts. They, for the most part, tieflings tend to make communities and stay with their own, even here in the Forgotten Realms.
Mm.
Or in Faerun, I should say.
The Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Though in
Forgotten what?
In Faerun, yeah. Yes. Well, if you have any books on the origins of tieflings, I would also be very interested in having a look at that.
I'm afraid I don't. Have you been to the Royal Library?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
I would assume if anyone has books on that would be...
All right. What is the kind of general sense, the books that you have here, what are they?
What do you sell?
Do you possess magic capabilities?
Well, yes. Yes, I do. I study the magic
Thought
arts.
as much. Do you travel a lot?
Well, I've traveled a lot more lately than I used to do. So you come from this little small village.
There is one place where you can find books on, I believe, everything. I've never actually been there myself,
Yes.
but it is rather hard to get into.
Oh.
You see, the only way that will let you enter is if you can provide them with a book they don't already own themselves.
Oh, that does sound difficult.
And considering that the place has existed for, well, quite a few years at this point, I think it's safe to say that a lot of people come in hope that the rare book they've broken will allow them entrance,
Mm-hmm.
just to be denied entrance upon their arrival.
What is that place called, if I may ask?
It's just south of Baldur's Gate, north of here, called Candle Keep.
Candle Keep.
But again, it is a. Let me put it this way, Tiefling. Once people enter, they tend to not really leave.
Oh.
There is simply too much information for them to want to not anymore have access to.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Sounds
Well,
like a special place.
it is told to be the biggest library in the world.
Wow.
And
That sounds
I
like a really nice place.
suppose it is also quite far from here. It should, again, I've never been there myself, I've just heard of it.
What, then, may I ask you, what is that you sell here? It says that there's law and...
Oh, books on different lore in and around the area here. We have a few books on sagecraft too. It's still a growing collection,
Makes sense.
but smaller. What would you call it? Smaller. If you were to try and assist someone in healing wounds and whatnot in the magical way, we have some books on how to do certain things of the sort. Nothing overly complicated. Again, it is a fairly new collection we've started, but
Oh,
that is something we're
sounds
trying
useful.
to-
Yeah.
It is, and since the city doesn't exactly have much of a hospital, again, I mean, it's not that a lot of people get into it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I like to think that even the common folk should be able to help the people around them when
Mhm.
yes, and I hope that with a collection like this, if we were to be able to grow it, that we could be of assistance.
So what you do here, do you lend the books out for people to read?
Well,
Or
either you
free?
buy them or you rent them. That is up to you.
How much to read one of these books? Rent them.
Depends on the book you're interested in, I
Book
suppose.
of magical healing sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds useful.
I know yes, the collection is still not all that big, and if people come and already get them now, it will never look like the collection is.
But what about if we come here to read it? You'll have them here.
I suppose if you stay here when
Mhm.
studying them, it wouldn't be an issue.
Hmm?
They are pretty big books.
Oh, yeah.
It's
They're quite fast.
I
readers.
don't exactly have.
That's
the-
true. Have a lot of experience.
Personally, I know the library probably has books of the sort
Okay.
as well.
One question as well from me. Do you have a, if I was to transcribe a book of mine, you have like a blank, like notebook or something I could buy from you?
No. I do know. If you go up to Roll Skull,
Roll
Anyway,
Skull.
makes different tones and maps and stuff like
Mm.
that.
Oh yeah, we went there.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he can get you a notebook.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. You've been very helpful to try to find some. And we might be back to read your book. How much would it cost for just to read a bit of it?
Again, the rare book depends on the book, but if it was just one of the initial entries to the study, I would probably be good with charging you a gold per day.
A gold per day? Sounds quite reasonable, yeah.
I'd
Perfect.
like to think so.
Yeah. We'll be back, but thank you so much.
And if we had to find out something more about the Feywilds, your suggestion was to go to the library and read up on.
They have more information
Right.
on study of realms than I do. I can't tell you exactly how much, or if it is public access, so to speak, but I would
Alright.
assume that's the place to go.
Great, thank you for your help.
Of course. Is there anything else I can
No,
do for you?
that's quite alright.
One final question.
Yes.
Have you ever heard, in regards to tieflings, have you ever heard anything about puzzles? Or like of a magic sort?
Nothing
All right.
that comes to mind.
Alright. Thank you. Just wanted to check.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I haven't heard.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should go ahead to the Theodon again then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, and if you ever need to read any of my books, by all means, come visit.
We will.
We will.
Walk up. The rest of you have made your way out and up towards the Theodon.
Yep.
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 You make your way towards the Theodon, and you are already standing
Yeah.
on one side. You see the.
I found a sixpence and a vest.
And a coin that you go like.
Yeah.
And
And a watch.
You see the two half orcs come
Yes.
walking up the street from the other side of the Theodon.
I just, kind of like.
I mean, yeah, are you guys literally meeting right out in front of the entry to the Theodon?
No, I'm not right outside of it. Like when it was clear to me she's going to the Theodon, I sort of
You stayed
stopped.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you would not
with
see it
still,
from
but still with a view
there. Yeah.
of the.
I mean, you walk up towards the Theodon, and the two of you,
You see,
and you would see him standing further up the street.
we go to.
Let's get it.
Why are you wearing that weird hat?
I found it.
Where did you find that coin?
Well, that's just one of my own.
Oh. Flip, I take it.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
did you-
So Rispin's wife is in there right now. I didn't dare go any further, but
Oh, that makes sense.
he went directly to the Theodon, and I think we should just wait for her to go out and
and look and see what
see where she
happens when
goes.
she leaves.
She might lead us to Rispin.
Maybe. Although it does seem like she thinks that Risbon is working every day
Yeah.
at the Theodon.
might-
which
Yeah,
he
that
hasn't
sounds
been-
strange.
Yeah. Which is and he's returning every evening as well.
Yeah, so he's pretending to work,
Yeah.
but he's not.
This is weird.
Very weird.
Just have to follow him tomorrow morning, maybe. If we don't find him tonight.
It is past noon now. It's like 2, 3 o'clock now.
Let's just.
But we should wait. Should we wait out here and find out what she finds out?
Everyone.
What if one of us actually go, or some of us go, and see where she goes, and some stay back at his apartment, their apartment, to check if he comes back? Is that
That might
too
be
risky?
a plan.
Yeah. I don't think she has seen me. Maybe I should follow her.
Yeah, and she hasn't seen me either. But you should stay back for Risbon then.
At the apartment.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
with-
someone will invite you on tea
you
or
know,
something.
you can just not talk to people. You do know that, right?
Yes. I know. But you don't know anything. You haven't. Wait. Were you standing next to me when I?
I
Yes,
heard
he was.
everything.
You can just you know. I
Hey,
will.
hey, I'll give you this. You tried, and you didn't say anything. But the funny thing is, she said, did they send you? And you didn't say anything other than,
I thought she meant the criminal guard.
yeah. But why was that her go-to reaction? Because you didn't say anything about the Krimorbad. You just told her we're old work buddies and I just wanted to say hi. And then you said, I've been to the Theodon, but only you didn't say anything about working there.
Well, I mean, you know, I could go back and maybe have a cup of tea and have a chat. I am pretty smooth.
Wasn't the kettle broken?
Can I borrow like 1 gold or something? I promise I'll pay you back. I'm turning into Archibald Tempest.
I can tell.
I'm turning. I promise. I'll get you back.
No, but
Do you need some
seriously.
inspiration?
I only have 10 minutes, so.
As you're standing and talking, I assume you walk towards the Theodon.
Yeah.
You come up to them as well.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Did you? She went into the Theodon. Did you
Right.
get any?
Not a lot,
thing out
sadly.
of, bookshop?
No,
Not a lot,
unfortunately not.
sadly.
He sent
Another
us
loose
away.
end.
All right.
He sent us to the
Uh,
library.
So we've been chatting, thinking that
Yes. I will
someone
follow the wife when she gets out. What is her name?
We didn't
I
get
don't
any.
know. Miss Byrne?
Miss.
Miss
Miss Byrne?
Miss Rispin.
Mrs. Byrne.
Was Risbon, was that his last
Risbon.
name? Or was that his first name?
It's his name. I
Oh, Riz.
actually don't know
I have a
his last
question.
name, honestly.
No, we've been following this lead. And we need to find Rispin. Should some of us go find, like, what does light and power?
He wants information
Who wants-
about the half-orcs and the half-elves.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wants us
I
to
think
start
it's,
the fight between the half-orcs and the
I
halflings.
think that's.
Stop the fight. Like that's
And we're
easy
very
like that.
diplomatic, as we know.
Well,
so
Some of us
Does Lighton know anything about that place we were with the halflings?
He might, but we don't know.
I don't think so. We told him about the chest. He seemed very interested.
Try to look around to see if anyone is listening in on our conversation.
Make a perception check.
well,
Sorry, 1 second.
And
Perception.
of course, I put my
Perception?
sixpence
You
like.
do not have a sixpence.
yes, I do.
16.
As you look around, you do not notice anyone suspecting.
Looking up
looking
as
suspicious.
well also.
Yeah,
Just to
nothing
see.
on the roof.
So, who's gonna follow the wife? You are Gonk.
Yes.
But I need
What?
to know what she looks like.
Well, maybe I should follow her then, but
I think that's a good idea.
I know her. I've already done that. She hasn't figured anything out yet. But
You
what
can
if
both.
some of you go out to that lot and see if you
Oh.
can figure something out there?
Right, that's a good idea.
You can
Yeah, I
wait.
can do
You
that.
can wait for
I would like to do
Rispin.
that.
I can wait for Risbon.
I can
I have
follow
a
the
plan.
wife.
You follow the wife. Should we go to the lab now?
You know, you go do that. I'll go and wait at Santal's rest.
For Neilrum?
So,
Hello, Toby.
I'm getting pretty good at this point.
So let's agree
Let's
that
split into
we'll
What will you
meet
do?
back at Santala's
Well,
Go
that's a
swim
good
in the
question.
lake.
I don't want to go to the
The lot.
lot alone.
No, I would be going.
You're going there.
Yeah.
All right, it's great.
You're three will
I don't feel like going
What are you
alone
doing?
either.
He's gonna wait for
We're gonna wait
Rispin.
for Risbon at his apartment.
Okay.
Oh, the
Should we?
good couple.
Do you think we could figure out whatever we need to?
We could
Just
try, I guess.
All right.
What is over with?
So
Alright.
we're gonna meet up at Santala's rest.
Mhm.
As
Yeah.
soon anyone has figured anything out, we go back there, right?
And let's just all agree, no more prisons, right?
Definitely no more prisons.
Unless we take someone prisoner.
No and no. No.
Monk?
I don't feel like you have to say no to Basum.
No.
He's literally been the most
That's- that
pacifist person in
That
this
is
group
true.
so
That
far.
is true. But God, no prison.
No prison.
No.
Take no prison.
All right. So
take
that's
no
what
prisoners.
we will do, I guess. Yes. Good.
I will take no prison.
Well, I'll see you tonight. I'll stay here.
I will let you have an imaginary.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's,
And I'm gonna use that.
Huzzah! Oh,
Oh no.
sorry.
That's okay.
Did it shit stuff?
We're alright. No, we're not actually. You have to wait. Yeah, up. There we go. Hello, guys.
Right, that's Yes.
So
An earthquake.
you've all seen the video of how our setup is. That's how it works.
That's how it works. You can have
I
this.
just noticed that we actually look like the Powerpuff Girls in the way this. That's kind of weird.
That's beautiful.
But not as efficient as that.
Well, that's true.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
In
is.
any case, it is that.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So who does what now?
I stand there and follow the wife whenever she comes out with the Theodon.
I'm gonna buy a kettle.
Yes.
I'm gonna pet a dragon.
I'm gonna go back to Santala's Rest. and
Yes.
check for,
We'll go to the lot.
We go to the lodge.
You go to the
18.
lot. Amazing. Well, you start walking out of town.
I'm gonna buy a kettle.
It's gonna take you a while to get there.
So that's what you do?
Yes, literally. And in the meantime,
Oh, Dom.
you go to buy a kettle.
Yeah. At some shop somewhere. Can I like
20
for
gold.
a general store or?
Do you have? Did you bring money?
I have 1 gold.
Yeah, I gave him 1 gold
So
and took out another one and stood there with that.
you come into. I'm just gonna invent a general store close to where you are. And
How mad?
Hi there.
hello.
Who am I talking to? Like, are you
A
a girl?
shopkeeper. An old, ugly woman.
His name is.
Oh, hello.
Her
madam.
name is Ralphine.
Yeah. So, do you have a kettle by any chance?
Yes.
I'd like to buy a kettle.
Well,
You
sounds
can see
good.
that he takes one and puts it in front of you.
Great. How much?
1 gold
Oh.
Oh, that's fortunate.
and 20 silver.
that's 3 gold.
Is that like that lady in the cartoon? Okay,
Yes. Atlantis.
yeah, you're right. Little Atlantis.
I was thinking.
All right. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you for the kettle.
Remember a candle for it.
No one. What? Why?
To light to.
I mean, they have that. You're not with me. All right.
Imaginary Kevin in your head.
Candle.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And walks out the door.
And
Dom is hearing voice.
towards the apartment number 14.
You go back towards the apartment.
Well, sounds
He lives
good.
right here, right?
It is close to where you are, that's what I'm saying. Just around, like, 1 street down.
Right.
Dancing in the
Yeah.
street.
You walk towards the house.
Yes.
Afterwards, or while that happens,
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Something happens.
Yeah.
while that happens, Kevin,
Yes.
you stand around for a while, looking cool without a sixpence. And you see the lady walking back. And she was annoyed and fast-paced walking when she came there. And now as she comes out, well, make a perception check.
Inside check.
That's a 1.
Natural 1.
You notice her, it's as if you can't, since you're not standing by the entrance to the Theodon, you
It's
can't
too focused on
exactly
my
see, but you can
sixpence.
just see kind of as she clears the gate, it's as if she shakes something off
Yeah.
and just tries to like zero emotion walk back home.
I just follow her right now. But I want to see if anyone's following her. Is that possible?
With a 1?
Perception. Investigation.
Nah, I think I don't see anything. That's a minus as well. 8.
You don't notice it.
Investigator.
I'm not the smartest one. I just follow her.
The investigator.
See where she goes.
She walks back home.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you keep following her, that is. I mean, she is headed towards home.
I might actually then run past her and see if I can find Dom.
So right now you're up at the high, and you're gonna be taking a left real soon down towards the road that you were living on.
Yeah.
And as you clear that corner, or she clears that corner, and you notice you're kind of starting to cross the road over towards where she lives.
Yeah.
You see Dom standing maybe 100 meters down by the house.
I try and...
I mean, there's still a while over there, but...
Okay, I try and run past her and go to Dom.
Okay. And Dom, you are standing by the entrance.
Please make a perception check.
He is standing looking towards the door.
I can do this. I have a kettle. I can talk. It's fine. You're good. You know, Risbon, you know? Fine. It'll be fine. Come on. I knock on the door.
A second later, the door opens. You see this as well.
And I just start slowing down.
And
Walking again, I think.
And you're met by a young lady.
Who I recognize.
Why are you here again?
Well, I thought I might take you up on the offer for tea.
1 second. Yeah.
Can I, when I go past them, be like,
Nope.
damn it.
I mean, he's standing up a ladder. I mean, you can probably find him on the back or the butt. He's standing up a step, and your dwarf needs a hat off. But yeah, you can. I mean, if you want it, you literally as the door opens, and that is all you got to say. You are now up straight behind Dominic.
And I mean, if the
Hey, excuse me, sir.
yes,
Don't I recognize you from that fire some years ago?
what?
You're the one who saved that kid, right? Aren't you, sir?
Yes, I am.
I grab you and I say, I have someone you have to meet.
What?
And
But
then I drag you away.
You are it
Strength check.
Okay,
so
so
I'm-
half off.
so
Are
like-
you being?
what are you?
He is starting to pull your arm.
well, I am like, what are you doing?
Is everything okay? The young lady in the building.
Yes, yes.
Did you save someone in a fire?
It's not.
Sorry,
It's not a big deal.
I recognized him and a dear family member of mine was in that building that night. But and he's here with me. So you really have to meet this guy.
Oh, all right. All right.
Thank you.
well,
Please come with
I'm
me.
Sorry. I'll be back maybe later. Yeah. See you around, miss. Here. Take this. This for you. You told me your kettle was broken. I suppose I.
Please come with me, sir.
Yes, I will.
And as you
see you
walk
later.
out, you see now that the mother has crossed the street and is on your side, about to kind of turn in your direction.
I'm really pulling your leg right now.
I'm following
Thank
you.
you.
I'm going with you.
I'm so sorry, miss, but he really has to meet my cousin, and I go.
Your
And you
cousin?
start-
What are you talking?
You start walking away,
Yeah.
and as you walk
Say my
away,
name.
you can just hear from behind. Who was that, darling? And everything else becomes mumbled. And
My mother was coming back. Just walk with me right now.
I'm walking.
Thank you.
you are walking as you plan.
What?
So I'm just looking for a corner somewhere.
So
You know,
there's no cousin.
of course there's no cousin.
I thought he was gonna impress someone.
I thought you were wingmanning me or something.
No, I was saving you. Her mother was coming back. How would
Yeah.
it look if you just stood there and told her her husband was away,
Yeah.
and then stood there with a new kettle trying to woo her daughter?
Whoa. Whoa.
Woo.
That's some like dwarvish.
Yes.
accent? Okay.
My father taught me that.
I know you're right. Well, good that they didn't. That she didn't. Good.
So what if we just wait here and see if Risbon returns at some point, and then we can go talk to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are still walking away as you talk.
That's a good plan.
I'm assuming.
And she sounded quite impressed.
I think they
She
went
did,
around
didn't
a
she?
corner somewhere.
I didn't know Risbon's daughter was. Oh no. Yeah. All right.
Human-like.
Yeah.
You
Very
find a place to
Very
chill
human.
and talk, and in the meantime, Zeke walks back towards Lazarus.
Yeah. And I just walk in and asks if
Well, he has been here, but he left again in a hurry. But I did manage to give him a message, and he said that he should be here tonight, so that if you were here, I'm sure he would have time to meet you.
Is Umbra here?
Yes, Umbra should be in her office. I can get her for you.
Thank you so much.
And he walks around and fetches Umbra.
Get away! Get away!
Just continue.
Yeah, Umbra, I was wondering, I know that you don't want to talk about anything, and you don't want to know anything, but I do have an answer. I have something to ask you. Do we need to pay you for the rooms, or is that taken care of? Or how long can we stay here? And I must say, the sleep I had in your room, the best I've had maybe for years. 10 days.
You can stay here. And
kill the Starks.
You can stay here.
Oh my god.
As long
Inspiration.
I will spell it out.
As long as the room is being paid for, which it currently is by the god, I suppose. Again, I am. Yes, you can stay.
Okay, that is very dramatic music.
You can stay.
Stay.
This becomes so dramatic.
It's like every time you hear a cello, it's just
Oh, I was in the wrong place. That's right.
like an ambient cello, sad cello.
Yeah.
You can stay here.
In the house of Frey.
Thank you so much. We'll be back then. I'll just head up to my room then.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Are you
also the
telling
thing.
me?
You need a cup of tea.
I need a cup of tea.
What is it with that tea?
Yeah, you walk up
And
to your room.
I'm going to sit down in the silence and try to muster all the magic that I've known my entire life and try to feel
Use all my spells.
not in that way, but try to channelize and find there's something wrong. And I need to find out what it is. There's something, I don't know, just sit there and
Tell me what you do.
what I do is I sit down and I meditate and I try to grab the place, like put my hand on the place where I felt that immense pain
Yeah.
and try and sit and concentrate about that. What is it trying to tell me? And what is it? That sort of thing.
You don't feel anything when you sit down and try and focus on the area where, like,
Yeah.
you know how normally if you got a bruise, even after you would be able to feel like, oh, I was here, I was sore. You can obviously press on your body and feel where you were sore, but it doesn't give a this used to be a bruise or something feeling to
Okay.
it. There's no like physical feeling of that having been bruised.
And then I will actually try to use a spell of some sort, just a first level spell, and try
I
to.
just need to know what you do.
No, I'm doing.
See.
I'm trying to just
Wake up with wet boots.
try to disguise myself as Neil Ram.
Make a constitution save roll.
15.
As you use the spell, you don't feel a pain, but it's as if you can feel kind of your. It's not like anything is on fire, but it's as if you like took your hand over, like over a candle
Yeah.
and away again. So it's not painful, but obviously there's a reaction in your body.
I'll change into light and prowl again.
The same thing happens.
I try to narrow that pain down and try to just sit for a while and. There's something wrong. And just sit and think about that for a time.
How long are you? Are you literally saying we are staying outside this building until Brisbane comes?
I'm thinking.
Okay. 5 days later.
No. Kevin, should we wait here or should we maybe go back to Santalis and see if Zeke's there? And
I think we should wait here to, obviously he's doing something.
yeah, obviously.
And well, it's strange because why do we need to know what it is? But yes, if this is what we're doing, then I think we
This
should
is
stay.
the lead we have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's stay
what's
here until
like,
night time and
What kind of time of day? What day is it?
Something. It is evening. It's not night, but it's around dinner time.
let's just wait
Wait
for
a while,
another hour.
maybe, yeah. Yeah, let's wait a while and see
Or
if
maybe
he
it's just before dinner time.
Yeah, okay.
turns up. Is
So
there
it's
like,
almost where people come home from work.
Kind of, yeah.
Let's
Right.
wait for another hour.
Yeah.
Do we
Just
split
stick
up?
around for a while.
Yes, we do.
In the meantime, the two of you have made your way outside of town and are walking out in the direction of where you came, and for the first time in what feels like forever, you see trees
For the first time.
and nature
Nice.
and grass and green things that you haven't seen in the town for.
No.
I mean, I do suppose it.
And we take off our shoes and run to the fields and go like,
Go no!
And you start walking out towards. I mean, you're pretty much walking along all the carts that are leaving the town. You're just walking, You're not in the gutter, but there's like a little bit of a side trail you can walk in. And most carts and people are coming to town, but there's also a lot of carts leaving the town.
do we see any cards with the number 18 on them?
You do not.
All right.
Do you remember the way?
Oh, well, it's been a few days. I guess we can look at the numbers on the lots and, you know,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Let's do that.
use that
As
technique.
you walk out of the town, I mean, again, you have the little stretch here of no trees. All the trees have been chopped down. As you make your way over to it's not because it's foresty. It's just clearly natural growth is not getting chopped down to the same extent that it was. Instead, there are now staples pretty much everywhere around you. And you see out on the street that you're on, as long as the eye can see, there are just carts and stables and carts and stables and carts and stables and enclosures. And you can see down towards the water that there are rows of staples down there as well that kind of connect to the road where you are right now. But as if from here, the main road leads further east, and there are roads going off to the side down towards the paths that are closer to the water.
Right. Look around to see if I can see any lots with numbers on them.
You see a lot as you kind of look around the side. I mean, the ones on the street you're on don't have any numbers, but as you look down, you see that it's a very stark contrast in the one that is by you. It's not ugly, but it's pretty decently maintained. But just on the left of that, you have one that on each pillar that is like in the ground around the enclosure, there is, well, it looks golden to you. You can't tell if it is like massive gold, maybe just painting or what it is, but it looks golden and big, just like big round spheres of gold on top of all of them.
Oh, this seems quite a neat area, so I don't think we're that far off.
Be the expensive
Are there any
ones.
numbers on it?
You stand again at a distance. I don't assume you've walked in that direction, but you stand at a distance and look, and you can see it says number 1.
All right,
Oh.
so
Down to 18,
number
I
1
guess.
there. Yeah, let's follow the path.
Do you see any of the guards?
As you start walking down in that direction, 2 guards instantly come up to you. State your business.
Hello. Well, we have.
He's another door you look.
Hello.
Suggestion would have been nice there.
Well, we were just here a few days ago, and we think maybe we dropped something down by lot 18. So maybe we could go down and check if we can find it.
You were by lot 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few days ago.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Both of us, or?
Just
Looks good. Looks good.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
That is 12.
with disadvantage. He looks at you with the foresight. These guys, and he looks back and see there's a guard posted on the corner between enclosure 1 and 2. Say they were down by 18 the other day. Can you believe that? And the guard looks over to you. And you recognize him as one of the guards that stood, or that was with you, by the house, who was for somehow mind controlled. Or whatever you thought it was to be. And he just looks at you. He doesn't really pay much attention to you, but when he sees you, he just stiffens. And the reaction from the guy who's standing and looking at you, he just looks at you weirdly. If you want to go to 18, make your way back to the main road and cross in when you get down there.
Sure,
Thank you.
we'll do that.
We'll do that.
Thank you.
We'll follow
And he
his
walks back and like,
instructions.
what the hell is wrong with you? And you can just hear mumble conversation as you
Should they know when we get down there?
Oh, yes. Any suggestions on how?
sleep.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe we'll find it out.
the
when we
most
get down there.
I can do is pull up my hood and hide my horns a bit.
I think that would help a lot.
All right, well, I'll try that.
I can put on my raincoat.
Yeah, exactly. I also.
You make your way further down and you cross over, and I mean, you can kind of, like, it's one row back, so you can kind of, as you come down the side, you can see, okay, the next one down there says whatever, 7, 8. And you can go one further down, the next one down there says 9, 10, or 8, 9, that would be technically. And you make your way down the side, as you make your way down to 18. The area looks very familiar.
So,
So,
we're talking about the halfling that was.
yeah. He was in that house. Can I see that?
I mean, you're not all the way down there.
Oh.
You're standing by where you can walk down that side, and there are
okay.
guards posted, kind of as a checkpoint sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There has
To get
been,
through.
There has been for each. I mean, that's similar to the situation you were at before. There's like a guard posted at each cut down to the or crossroad, I should say, to that area.
Well, first we need to get past the guards.
Yeah. I could just maybe disguise myself as one of them.
As a guard? Well, you know, I could also try that.
Good. Well.
Remember, your disguise kit can't transform you into other things. But if you have disguise self as a spell, that's something else.
I have that spell
Paint
now.
a small Tremor
I mean, I know what I
crest
mean.
on
I mean,
your
you can't,
raincoat.
with a disguise kit, you can't make yourself wear an armor if you're wearing a shirt.
Oh, that's true.
You can't
But can
draw
I
an
make it
armor.
like so it looks like?
You could look like a more official person, I suppose. Yeah. But you cannot fake create chainmails.
Take that jury wig you always wear.
Bow, peasant!
Maybe you can try to disguise yourself as like a city official, and I could be like your
Oh yeah, maybe
muscle.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put on a fancy hat. I make a fancy hat.
And I use disguise self and turn myself into like
What do you... Are you standing in the middle of the street while doing this stuff? Because there's really not a whole lot of places to hide.
yeah.
There's one big street with a lot of people on it, open spaces and enclosures.
Maybe we should go
That's
down to
not really-
16 and maybe do it there. And then
Is
go
there
down to
anywhere in the near vicinity that is more private,
You
or
can-
is it very?
You can go across the street
Mhm.
and try and get into the forest, maybe.
Yeah, we do that.
All right, let's try that.
I did not know
Yeah.
there was a forest.
No, but I mean it's not a forest, but you know, on the other side of the road, there's more trees.
Right, that sounds like a place to do it.
All right.
To what?
You make your way into a more covered area, and you use this guy's cell. You pull out a hat.
I make a hat and I take off my raincoat.
It starts raining.
The pouch contains cosmetics, hair dye, and small props to let you create a disguise that changes your physical appearance. I suppose you can make a small hat.
Yeah, small props. To make a hat
It's one of those pop-up hats.
with a feather.
Oh. it's
Great.
in your.
And then
Maybe-
can I make a small mustache? Distinguish mustache.
Very distinguished, distinguished gentleman.
Lady.
Maybe you shouldn't have used that.
You make a
Hey, to
dexterity
create
check.
your
I do that.
Yes, please.
dex.
That is.
You got that dex, boy.
Check or a saving throw?
Check. Just
Well-
a flat dexterity
Oh,
check.
that's 16.
16. Good. You stand around for a little while, fiddle with all your small thingamabobs, and make what looks to be a pretty cool-looking hat.
I put it on. And I
You
make
will
my
now
small
wear a hat.
mustache.
I suppose you could have created the mustache. Do you have any glue to stick it to your face? I mean, if you made a hat, you might have had glue.
Maybe I
can
can
take it off.
just
but
draw one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just that very
those
tiny
hat
line.
grow mustaches at all?
Yeah, they do.
This one does.
This one, but now he
Well, you
does.
could paint your tusks so it looks
So
like.
You're not there actually, so you can't come with any
Great. So
suggestions.
you now have a hat and a French mustache.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
And I go like this, even though there might not be any hair.
Yes. Yes. You do that.
Yes.
Do I look distinguished now?
Yes,
And what
very
do you do?
distinguished. I tried to look like one of those. That was the guards that we saw when we arrived at the city in the beginning. Those kind of not the
Okay.
Grimoire guards, but they
Private guard.
were like a private guard looking
Yes.
type of deal.
Yeah. You do that.
Yes, I follow your lead.
What's our story?
I guess have we been sent here by the?
Maybe I asked you to protect me while I go down to my lot
Yes,
at number 18.
yes. So you're from the Denhir family.
Yeah, you're
But
my personal
I don't
guard.
know, but they might not be half-orcs.
But I'm a distant cousin.
Yeah, but you're an emissary of the Denhir family.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Quite distinguished.
yes. And you're here to inspect. You've been asked to inspect the lot, and you have brought your protection.
Yes, you're my protection.
Yes.
What's your name?
Grabs popcorn.
Or you can call me
What could possibly go wrong?
Captain.
Dennis.
Captain.
Steady, steady hair.
Captain Parson.
That's quite close to your own name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just different enough that it's gonna work. I think it's
I'm not
just
Phil, I'm
different enough that it's gonna work. But what's your name? If they ask.
If your name is Captain Barson, then my name will be Phil Collange. Phil Collange.
Phil Collange. I'll have to memorize that for a second. Phil Collange.
Phil Collange.
Great.
Phil
Okay,
Collange. All right.
and you're wearing the. Okay, yeah. I'm just mentally prepping myself for this encounter. You are now in the disguises you wanted, and it's getting evening time by the time you make your way all the way out here. And
wonder
you
what the others are
walk
doing.
back to the main path.
Here's the main road.
It's you kind of pull out of the forest, out of the gutter. Yeah. And I'm now standing.
And we go towards lot 18.
Yes. As you cross the road and start making your way down the side road, you see two guards saying, "State your business." Oh wait, no, I guess you wouldn't technically say that because you're wearing the same uniform they're wearing.
Oh.
I haven't seen you here before.
No, I've been hired by this esteemed gentleman.
So why are you wearing our uniforms?
Well, because I used to be stationed here, but now I'm helping this man, escorting him to lot 18. He can tell you his business.
Yes, my name is Phil Calange. And I need to go to lot 18, and this is my personal guard, Captain Barson.
You're a captain.
Oh no.
Yes.
That's his first name.
Private Captain Barson.
You're one of our captains.
Well, this is a big city. Of course, you can't know every captain that's in the city.
Exactly. This is a big city.
I'm so sorry. We have two captains. And you...
I've been newly appointed. You haven't heard yet.
Haven't you gotten the memo?
Please, both of you, make a perception check with disadvantage. I rolled a natural 20 to try and see if he in any way had seen, like, to say, does this look like a guy that is supposed to be here?
Yes, it does.
That's not how it works, but it goes the other way around.
Deception?
What
Right.
was it?
Yes.
Deception.
Deception.
Oh, great, 11.
Deception.
Please roll 18. Okay.
My first roll was a nat 20, but my second roll was a 9.
So you rolled?
A 9.
Okay, 9.
Oh.
9/11.
Oi. Oi. No. No.
This is a disaster.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry. We're gonna edit that out.
Stop.
I don't know who you are,
Well, I don't
but
know
I
who you are.
know that I've never seen you before and that I haven't heard of any new captains being appointed here.
But it's his first name. It's his first name. You did.
Do me a favor, both of you, and just stay right here.
Skadoodle right out of
I'll
bed.
get the captain. And I will be right back.
I assure you that will not be necessary.
Oh, believe me, it's necessary. And he walks off.
Sleep.
So there's no guards left?
He walks off.
So there are there anyone left?
there are
Answer my question.
There are guards. I mean, he was the guard standing
Yeah.
patrol. So no, there are no guards at the patrol. But there are guards down by each the lodge, the same that there was when we were here first time.
Okay.
But the patrol, I mean the checkpoint area, has no guard.
Should we try and just lose our disguises and go down to lot 18?
Well, we'd have to be very stealthy and
Yeah, that is true.
but
Maybe we
I mean
could
we're
sneak-
risking being put in jail again.
That is true.
I thought they were the ones that weren't gonna get in trouble.
That is true. Lighten wouldn't be taking nicely to that, huh?
No,
No.
maybe we need to abandon this one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You
And we'll
see
look
all
around.
the
Are
way-
there any cards
You
around?
see, there are cards everywhere. You see all the way down.
Available cards.
There are no empty cards. Not that you can see anyway. I mean, you're still not down by the lot 8, and you're standing up by the main street, kind of looking down in that direction by the
checkpoint area. You can see down at the end, he's kind of the guard that talked to you, has made his way down to the end and is walking into the same small building that you were both in when you were...
Well, I think we should act now then. Maybe drop the disguise, go back into the bushes and drop the disguise and then just get back to the others.
Yeah,
Alright, let's do that.
maybe.
Alright, so we hurry up and do that.
Yeah. Back to the woods. I take my head off.
As you make your way back towards the street, you see the same guard that you saw before, who got very shocked by seeing you,
Yeah,
walking up the street.
but now I'm...
No,
Is he seeing me now as a guard or seeing me...
He doesn't even he doesn't notice you. You notice him.
Yeah.
Come walking up the street, looking like he had just seen a ghost, essentially. Pretty terrified, and he doesn't recognize anybody. But he's just walking, incredibly terrified, and like past you and further away from
Out of the city?
from Cremortis.
So we just...
He doesn't see you. You
He
just
leaves?
notice him. I mean, he's walking.
Does he abandon his post?
You don't know that, but he walked. You saw him walk past you.
Does that mean we could just go to the lot?
No, because he was standing at another
He was
checkpoint.
standing down by number one.
That was the first.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So let's
Yeah,
continue
sorry,
with what we were doing.
Yeah.
So we continue to the bushes to drop our disguises.
Yeah, we do that.
You make your way back across, and as you kind of not crawl into the gutter, but crawl kind of into the forest side, you notice back the other direction that the guy that walked away comes out with, or has come back up to where he stood before, with a person next to him that looks no more formal, I suppose you can say, but who's not wearing a uniform. And you both see him standing and talking with him for a second, and this guy having a what do you call it? Like a scroll of paper with him, but he's kind of looking around to see if anyone is there, and he kind of just puts the scroll down and then stays at his area, and the other guy just walks back down towards the office building.
I could cast sleep on him.
On the guards?
Yeah.
Just to get out of here?
Or get further.
Well, how long does sleep last?
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
That's not going to be enough time for us to...
Enough to get past the guard.
It's enough to
Yeah,
get
it's
past,
enough to
but yeah. I mean, it might potentially get them to set off alarms and everything. I think it's a bit too
that's
dangerous. Is there a way we can kind of in the gutter get a bit further away from?
You can walk down along this street.
Yeah, so we can like get out of the gutter, but not be right where they are.
Yeah, easily. You can continue walking along the street as much as you want.
I think we should do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if they stop us on the way, we can say that we saw a guard going. We saw two people, a guard and someone else going that way, looking like they had seen a ghost.
Yeah. We could do that. Maybe we should, on the way back, we can also look for maybe there is somewhere along the way where there is no guard, and we can just go in.
If there is a place
Unnoticed.
that seems like that, maybe we can do that.
We do that.
All right, so we go further down the gutter, and when we feel like we've gotten far enough away from that checkpoint, we get back on the street.
Yeah.
As you
And then we walk kind of backwards towards the city.
Yeah.
As you make your way
With hooded up,
as you make your way around the enclosure down to the next one, you see that one does not have a checkpoint.
the next one. Okay.
So that would be 16, 17.
17 or 19.
No, 16, 17.
Okay.
I mean that intersection there.
Okay.
Arjun,
Mm-hmm.
look there. There's no
16.
guard.
16, 17?
But you notice that the one after that does. So every second has like a stop point.
Ah, well,
Should we try?
it's risky. The person might just be, on for a
Is
break.
it about to be evening?
It is
Nighttime?
evening already.
Nighttime,
It
great.
took you a while to get out here in the forest.
It is getting dark.
It's very risky. I feel like I don't want to risk getting put into prison after the note that we got from Light and Prowl. I mean, sad to say that we're coming back with nothing, but yeah, that's just how it's gonna be from my side at least. If you want to try, I can't stop you, but
I kind of wanna.
I'm not gonna join you.
I kind of wanna.
All right,
I'm doing it.
all right. Well, good luck.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
I go
What do you do?
I
towards
sneak in by
the city.
You walk up, and I mean, initially you don't get confronted by anyone, but you make your way down. Do you still wear your hat and your mustache?
No,
or you
no, I
just
took
want
that
to-
off. Yeah.
You are
Put
good.
it in the
You
pocket.
make
I did
your
that in
way
the forest.
down, and do you try and, I mean, stealth your way in, or do you just
Yeah.
make a stealth check?
With advantage, because it's night.
That one.
You do not stealth your way in. I mean, you try, but
Carrots here?
you try, but it's very limited where you can hide when it's in enclosures and whatnot.
No
So
mushrooms.
you
around
try and
here.
kind of make your way forward, and you don't slip. But again, your focus is in many different places at once, and you don't exactly manage to stay stealthy. You see a guard over across, just looking over in your direction.
Oh, no mushrooms.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Sorry, it's just so slippery in the mud. So sorry. Can you tell me what time is it?
I think it's time for you to leave.
Well, what way should I go?
The same way you came.
What way is that?
He starts walking up towards you.
Good day,
Make
sir.
a perception check.
He has long black hair and looks like a captain.
Captain Larson?
The one that you fought in the warehouse.
That is 22.
As you do your I mean, you're not actually obviously drunk, so you can see around, kind of as you're moving around, and you notice that down the next slot, which is the enclosure where you had the halflings enclosure on one side and the 18 one on the other, that there is a car parked out front of 18. And the guard is walking up towards you.
Well, good day, sir. What's your name?
I think it's time for you to leave.
That's a weird name.
No sleep.
Now it's
He has.
Now it's time for you to leave.
Not. I mean, he has. But he also has what looks more like a club, and he takes his hand down to his side. I think it's time for you to leave.
But I've just arrived.
You can't get off these steps smoothly.
He shoves you.
Oh, that's good.
Get out of here!
That's a weird name.
Peter.
Out of here, street rat.
I point at him, and I use vicious mockery, and I say to him, "If you were more inbred, you'd be a sandwich."
Have you researched on mockery?
What do I have to make?
You have to
If you're
succeed on a wisdom saving throw of 12.
You can tell as he's standing. Just kind of. Oh wait, you have to roll damage first.
I do? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is still 1d4. Okay.
So yeah,
1d4.
gong today.
It's okay.
Oi! Maximum
You see
damage.
Don't call me that.
It's an anime.
It's my third cousin.
Stupid idiot! And he just comes up and literally shoves you with all of his strength.
Roll initiative.
And
No,
I will
no.
let you decide whether you want to roll initiative or a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw.
Okay.
Citizen.
So take out your loot gong.
That is 11.
You fall on your back as he shoves you.
Break your back.
And he just, you're lying on your back, kind of rolling around. He doesn't kick you as in trying to hurt you, but he's kind of, get the hell out of here, you stupid idiot, kicking you. He's being very kind, is what I'm saying.
Well. Thanks! For nothing!
I should add to it as well that the card you saw down there was very clearly not your card. You didn't get to see any details on it or anything, but it was just a different type of card than the one that you had.
I'm gonna cast Sleep on him.
Yes.
Level 2.
Level 2.
I didn't tell you there are many guards in this area, right? Or guards for every enclosure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
In the night.
That's 78.
Yeah, you do not have to roll. He falls asleep.
Oh, great.
And the owl falls asleep as well.
Oh, the owl.
He falls asleep.
Great. I look
Grab
around. Can I see any guards in the...
Make a perception check.
The owl.
Hitman.
12.
It doesn't look like any guards are there, but as you're kind of looking around, you can see Bassoon about 50-60 meters further down. Because you started walking back towards from all, right?
Yeah. I'm walking back to the city.
Like 50-60 meters further down the road. Looking, I would assume the other direction.
Well, I think I will try to get closer to lot 18.
Sure. Yes. Back in the city. You guys are standing, waiting.
She said to me.
Out in front.
Yes.
And
Do you want to come in for tea? And I said, no.
Dominic.
Yeah.
And actually both of you make a perception check.
Thank you.
18.
1 second, and I think it's a 16. No, 17. I have a
18.
+3.
So you rolled highest,
17.
Dominic. I will allow for you to react first. You see that down the road comes who you recognize. You're standing further down, obviously. Down the road comes the person you recognize as Risbon.
Oh, sorry.
What's Risbon? Okay, let's go.
As you look down the road,
you
notice that it's the captain from the warehouse. And that is where we finish today's session. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.
No,
I will see you all next time.